Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. Officially over halfway complete in our mission to fill the vitrine here. We're going to be attempting to knock out one of our final remaining options for Chapter 3 with the Hateful Pyre. Did my damnedest to try to justify the inclusion of a duelist today. As you can see, even went so far as to go with her skill and path selection, but the more I thought about it, man, the more I knew the Jester was just a better option for this slot. And not to mention, of course, leads to a named team for us today as well. So one more week until maybe we get her back in the active roster. I swear, I was just telling Twitch chat, I want to see her in action again as much as you do, but we got to get these dubs too, and it's still not easy. Every single one of these Infernal Flame runs, I feel like, from here on out, especially given the fact that we've knocked out the entirety of the Chapter 1's Sans Bastards and Stygian's Blaze. They're going to be pretty tough. It's going to require some A-game and some A-rank teams in order to make it happen. Of course, with the Hateful Pyre, we're looking to get as much healing as possible, given the absence of road healing and less effective healing in combat. So we've got the Ritualistic Cultist on board for today. Also going to be trying to help out with the Chapter 3 fight to try to pull the eye stalks forward and get some more damage from this Tempest Leper up front. And then we just got ourselves a typical Virtuoso Jester in the middle here, trying to get some extra support along with the stress healing and the Encore to get some more damage done in the front ranks. So covering all our bases pretty well here. I think it's going to be a squad that handles Chapter 3 pretty nicely. But it doesn't have the duelist, so what's the point even? What are you even doing here, man?
This was a beautiful place once. What a pity.
Note to self, change your Twitch username so it fits in DD2 name character limit. Yeah, at least we can read yours, though, you know?
You can feel it. A change in the air.
More than anything, this should just prove to you the uselessness of vowels.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Even your vowels are not immune to the spreading stain. Which I heard as bowels as well. It wasn't just you. It was pretty gross.
Malaise.
Good note to start on.
Measured and steady.
I'd like to call this formation the Hoodie Brotherhood. The Brotherhood. Like that they had it right there. No, you are right though. We can kind of pretend that's a hood on the Jester. Well, I mean, he's obviously not wearing a hood either. It's close enough. We'll give it to you. The scalp-covered brethren. There. That's pretty accurate, right? There's no need for vowels. Exactly, Grim. You got it. We could have an entire chat sans vowels. I think we'd get along just fine. Who needs them? There's some kind of weird phenomenon where, like, you only need, like, the third letter of every word or something like that. I forget exactly what it is, but you can... There's all kinds of, like, meme images that go circulating around that are like, you know how you can read this sentence? It's because the human brain is only trained to read the third letter and the fifth vowel and the second number and your mother's birthday.
Lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
That's all you ever need. Severed finger here for avoiding the watchtower and the shroud. Certainly pretty tempting. Additional bleed duration received. That's not great. Plus 25% damage on a bleeding target. I don't know how much that's actually going to be happening for us here. Triple resistance encounters doesn't seem fantastic. I think I might want a moment's peace in the fetter, actually.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Let's go ahead and grab this Hateful Pyre before I forget what we got going on here.
A new variable in the equation of your fate.
So yeah, just 3 remaining here for Chapter 3 before we get into the Bastard's Beacon and Stygian Blaze. We've got the Despairing Flare and the Corpse Light to knock out with this as well, but I do see that the Hateful Pyre is nearing completion overall, so I'm going to get one more toward that today as well.
Only death for those who would seek to stifle us.
Pick Me remains open if you want to be chosen. If you're just joining us here, we got the Stagecoach and the pet name to go with. Love you. I gotta see your rainbow hair now. I gotta work in. Oh boy, it's a pole cam and a rainbow hair cam. What a treat for the beginning of the day. Look at this fantastic rainbow hair pile. and compliment my lovely wife on her excellent hairstyle. And also there's Poe. Oh, that's such a good buddy. Oh, he's so handsome, bud. He's so good. You're shaking hands. You've been very polite. Oh, that's such a good boy. Oh, this is phenomenal footage for my files. This is pure happiness distilled. He's a good bud. Oh, you're so good. Okay. Love you. Have a good day. Bo, you can stay.
Stay here.
Are you just so terrified of the downstairs that Mama has to be here for you to even consider it? Oh, he thinks he's going to work. Yeah, that makes sense. The hair does look fantastic / amazing, says the entirety of the chat. Yay! Okay. Just a freaky little Tommy face there for you. Top that off.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
What do we want to go with today? So we did grab the carriage lamps, of course, little road gear to start us off from the early prep here. And I think the road gear was the slime. Yeah, so the additional debuff resistance per road gear item equipped. What actually makes a lot of sense to me today is to go with the Pygmy Pliskin. This will provide us some much-needed healing that we're going to be losing as a result of the Infernal Flame that we're rocking today. So I feel like that's a good way to go this time around. And then, ooh, medical equipment would be pretty nice. This would at least give us some traveling heal, I believe, as the flame negates it immediately minus 100%, but I think the plus 20% would come after that. So we'd be able to get something there. But everybody loves flapjacks. Oh, we could also get the Raven's Reach and the Sharpness Charm here. That's a very tempting way to go. But I feel like this is always a good way to save a whole bunch of relics through the course of any given run. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab that.
A sound investment in roads yet untraveled.
Unfortunately, does not cover our early food needs, so we'll go ahead and snag all that stuff. I think I'm going to get some healing salves early on here, too. It's always nice to be able to get something like that in the beginning of the run. And that'll probably have to do it.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Get that Deathless upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and get the Inspiring Tune upgraded here as well to play it safe, and then slap this stuff on there right away.
It cannot fight, but perhaps it can calm.
And I do think I want to swap out my... I was going to say my Flagellant here. Maybe I should just go ahead and go with the Leper, though. I feel like that's probably the best option. I don't want to necessarily abandon my healing and stress healing this early, so let's go ahead and swap him out.
Behind the hunter's mask.
Ooh, did have the utility belt this time, unfortunately, which means maybe I could swap the 2 ranks here, and then I could keep the flashbang involved. That would work out pretty well. We'll just have to get the uppercut, probably go with the finish him this time. I don't think we necessarily need to come hither since we're going to have the Demon's Pull. But, maybe we'll need both. Quick draw for him as well, so he's going to be fast acting in the early game. And let's get him fed. Nice and tanky up front. Oh, nice. Got the oddly tuned loot for the end game there as well. Okay. Who's this bounty hunter going to be? That is Theranium Dragoon. I feel like you're typically a stagecoach, so it's nice to get a little variety in there for you. Speaking of the stagecoach, we've got Easy King this time around. And then our Pygmy Pliskin for the day, Mr. Tanuki. Welcome on in. There we go. All right. All set. Ready for action. Let's hit it. I'm ready to knock out another node here today. I feel like we've had a pretty damn good success rate lately. Things have been going smoothly, so I'm optimistic for another W here.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
All right, there's our positioning all sorted for the bounty hunter. We got our scouting for once. We've had a lot of shambler runs lately, too, so it's nice to actually be able to see what's going on up ahead. Lair on the left right after the Oasis, which, of course, we are going to want to get to if we want that greater heat shield. Not that that's really a very high priority. Get a creature den after that, along with a couple of assistance encounters, a study that I'm not particularly interested in. Could also see what's in the mystery path. You never know. Kind of want to do that initially, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit that right side and see what's up. That's what they all want to do. It's the same thing, but it's more exciting, obviously. Okay. So we're going to hit that Oasis first. Cut through the lair. Not sure if I'll necessarily want to go after the Harvest Child. I think I might push through to see what the reward is, at least.
Eaters, feeding on the tainted crop.
Oh, yeah. Got to take an early fight. I'm spoiling for some blood sport. Yes, sir. Oh, we got the loathing resist there. Nice. Didn't even notice. Okay. It'd be pretty damn good to be able to start out with a stun pretty frequently here. Despite the fact that we've lost the leper, the demon's pull to get the combo on a front rank target is still pretty damn good for us this early. I think this team's going to do pretty damn well. That is a perfect Tommy shot. That is, especially like with it being slightly out of focus, that is possibly the creepiest we can make Tommy look without changing his lighting around a little bit. I got to give him like one of those flashlights under the face looks in the future.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Alrighty. Let's get those ritualist marks applied here. What does this torch do? So, in combat, we'll be receiving less healing from skills, and enemies will be dealing more damage. So it is going to be having an effect, but I feel like that's among the less impactful effects that we've seen from Infernal Flames lately. I feel like that's a pretty easy one for us to handle, especially if we can keep the light nice and bright. I am a little worried about DOT, especially Bleed, obviously, with the Occultist here. We might run into some problems with that, but we do have the Deathless on the Flagellant to help us out a little bit there as well. Shouldn't be all that bad. All right, then let's go ahead and get to finish him here. We don't have to worry about corpses this time around either creating them or allowing them to stay in combat. Thank goodness. Which has been, unfortunately, a pretty consistent issue with the Infernal Flames we've been rocking. All right, I believe that guy is basically donezo. Go ahead and take a nice shot up front. That is going to be him with a full heal, though, meaning, of course, the Deathless is going to be harder to come by with that being the case. That actually kind of incentivizes me not to upgrade his taunt skill very early on. I want to see if I can maybe get him a little lower, a little more regularly. HP third fiddle to stress in relationships. I mean, it usually is, in my experience anyway. Especially given the fact that HP is much easier to address typically than those two things. The stress in the relationships are stuff that you often have to work very hard on and be focused on in order to actually keep in a good place. It's a silly whiff there, obviously.
The work continues.
Yeah, no traveling heal this time either. So yeah, that was the combat effects, but the other big one here is the fact that we're not going to be able to heal on the road at all with this Infernal Flame equipped. That is pretty much it, though. Oh, no heal between fights and lairs as well, so that's obviously kind of a problem, but
Is exhausted,
not a big deal.
trust your instinct.
Yeah, this really is among the Infernal Flames that I'm probably like the least concerned about. It requires the least brain power on my part, and if you build around it like we kind of have here today, should be a lot less of a problem. Obviously, with the Leper in tow instead of a Bounty Hunter, we're going to have somebody that's a lot more self-sustaining, so we're not going to have to think about it as much. We'll get ourselves some early spring water this time around. Love to see it.
Forgotten. It is ours now.
Go ahead and get all these guys equipped. Why not? Nice to have those options available here. Oh, yeah.
Careful deliberation.
Forgot about the Seaman's boots here as well. Let's go ahead and throw those on the Flagellant, maybe. It's probably a little bit better for that, especially... Or no, we definitely want that on the Bounty Hunter, actually, because we want him to be getting the block tokens and stay healthy as opposed to the Bounty Hunter, who we kind of want to see go a little lower. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and look at this lair and see what's up with the Harvest Child rewards, because we are very early on here, but I think this team is more than capable of dealing with a Harvest Child, although it's going to be a matter of debuff resist more than anything, I guess, which I very rarely actually try to build around / concern myself with when we're going up against this Harvest Child fight. I assume that the hunger tokens are something you can resist with debuff resistance.
Foul winds and foul tidings. No doubt the source is within.
Maybe looking at doing that more. Alrighty. Stun early on. Pull forward, love to see it. A little bit more harvest. Don't be afraid to use that spring water early on here either. There's nothing wrong with getting some stress healed, even if we're not too high up. Right, you can cleanse them with holy water too. Yeah, that's something I should prioritize a lot more. In fact, I should think about, especially if we're about to go into a fetter, I should absolutely look to see if the provisioner's got holy water for us. That would be a pretty big help for sure. Spread it all around, baby. The flashbang with shuffle makes the harvest child so easy. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I didn't even really thought about that. Oh, that's a nasty set of shuffles there. Okay. Yeah, that would be a... especially given the amount of combo that we're going to be applying with this team. That'd be a pretty effective way to do it, I think. Not a bad idea. And I guess we can still punish there, so... take another shot, no sweat there. Yeah, he's getting some big healing going on already from that. Love to see it. No corpses for y'all. Hey, Bear, what's with the close-up bear toe cam? Wow. Wow, I'm not even mad. Sick roast. All right, I guess they don't want the flagellant to do anything. That's fine. I wouldn't either.
A petty hindrance.
He's pretty upsetting. Right, that's better at least. Get him healed up a little bit, maybe. Nice. Yeah, a little blind up front. I think that blight actually might be enough there. Yeah, that'll do it. Just one more shot. Knock it back for me. Thank you. Or not. No, I don't need another endure here. Let's just move you forward, and then kablam.
A simple variable.
Sweet.
Easily resolved.
And that ought to do it. Moving on. Without his maniac smile, he almost looks sad. A little bit, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got those, like, upward eyebrows of, like... Oh, I always forget when I go big screen that he's ahead of me. Tommy! Tommy, I'm trying to convey the emotion myself. Thank you. He's like... So sad. There you go, Tommy. Sorry. Didn't mean to take you out of the picture completely. Blind time. Mm-hmm. Would you eat from the meat plants? Where the hell did this come from? Not that I'm upset, I'm just surprised. I can admit that I might be tempted for a bacon tree. Okay, so we're creating a whole new world in which meat grows from trees and bushes. So there'd be like a beef bush. I don't think I want to eat from the beef bush. Arguably, I think I have eaten from the beef bush. I mean, I'd try anything once. Except for the duelist in rank 3 on this squad, apparently. I'd certainly eat from the bacon tree. That's got to be one of the least imposing ideas. That just sounds magical. Little strips of bacon hanging out the branches, and just pluck them off? Like pre-cooked? Cooked via natural processes? What a treat. There'd be a line around the fucking block, man. It'd be one of our national parks. The lone bacon tree. You gotta come up with like a less appealing meat on a bush. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm talking about the meat plants in this region. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. That makes a lot more sense. Boy, yeah, now I'm starting to, like, put together a whole
master stroke.
theory about this area that I never considered.
This is no time to falter.
Oh boy, yeah, this really isn't, is it? All right, well, let's say not to be afraid to use that. Hey, arrow. These stuns have been working out pretty good.
The slow suffering begins.
As have his heals, although obviously we're already in kind of a position here where I'm not feeling great about moving forward. I'm just going to have to get a whole bunch more heals going, I guess. Come on up, then. Let's see. You still need a lot of work. You just don't want to be blighted, apparently. Let's get you back up front. Blind there, at least. Okay. Not able to kill him here, so we're just going to go ahead and take another cheeky little heal out of that and get a massive bleed going on myself, unfortunately. That's a very convenient blind miss there. Yeah, that's probably fine. Well, still not in deathless range, unfortunately. I'm really leaving these guys around for way too long here, but I'm still trying to get at least a little bit of repairs done on this guy. The execution there. He's going to be able to knock her out. All right. That'll have to do, I guess. Maybe it's like Pyro in Team Fortress 2. All the Plague Eaters see is a bunch of delicious bacon trees and stuff. Yeah, this is a paradise in their brain, I'm sure. Okay, let's see here. I mean, obviously, Bumper Crop would actually help us out quite a bit, given the Infernal Flame we've got right now, but I don't think any of those trinkets are all that good. Galvanizing Goblet, obviously, not really going to do a ton for us. It's decent for the Flagellant, but not really great. And Kitchen Knives, pretty much in the same area there. We're all pretty damn low here. I don't know. I mean, there's medical gear as well, I guess, which is an argument with the Pliskin. It's not bad loot, but it's not good. We're so low. We have so many healing items equipped right now, too. It's really just a matter of how lucky we're going to get. Let's just do some for the content, man. It's early on enough. We can reset this one. What's the harm?
Born to a corpulent, half-eaten mother, the child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
Take some chances, brother. Get blind early on. Okay, so ideally, we're able to get the taunt going on the Flagellant here and get the Deathless ready for the Bounty Hunter early on. Should be able to bleed/blind him pretty effectively, and I think stacking the blind makes a lot of sense right now, or at least trying to anyway. All right, let's see here. I think we need to do... We go with a Weakening Curse, I suppose. Doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. I get some combo. A Weaken's going to be good up there as well. Really got to hope that we can resist some hunger there. That's a pretty huge start. Okay, I like that a lot. We have the salves. We have the spring water. We have some medicinal herbs as well. Shouldn't be in too bad a shape here.
But deadly all the same.
There's the hunger again, though, unfortunately. Okay, so... why is it Encore buffed? Oh, this is the... Oh, right, I forgot the Virtuoso Path has a different Encore now. Oh, crap. I'm not going to be able to use this very effectively, am I? Each ally applies an all next Encore, but I don't even know what's going on with this dude anymore, man. What the heck is this? Requires any next Encore buff. That's going to be coming from the Echoing March, the Play Out, and the Solo. I see. Okay, so we're not even able to actually use this right now. I totally misinterpreted what was going on there. Well, shit. Okay. We're already in a bit of a predicament here with the double hunger up front, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and clear that bleed right away. And let's get a vulnerability hex going on him as well, I guess. Although, oh, the hunger is really fucking us over right now. I think I might have to go ahead and try to get a little heal done up front. And there's the bleed. Yeah, I was really banking pretty heavily on not having to deal with a lot of the hunger up here, which is obviously not a great idea.
The slow suffering begins.
All right, well, cross our fingers again up front, I guess. Might be able to get the flashbang off early on, although I'm not sure these guys are very fast. I think I know for a fact that these guys are very slow. Spring water here is not bad. The blight should be tolerable for the moment. Let's try to get another blind on this guy and see if we can get lucky with that. Let's see. The herbs are okay, but... Well, I better go ahead and do that, actually, although the Moz might just be another bleed on him. I think we'll maybe save that for when we absolutely need it. Nothing doing there that time. Okay, that's better at least. That is going to mean he's not able to do his action. Can't keep him from not going up to the front rank either, unfortunately. Yeah, if we're not able to use the flashbang, obviously we're in a much worse position there.
This road cannot be walked alone.
But I think we might want to try to get some blight damage done here as well. Yeah, we're going to need some assistance. Okay. Boy, already in pretty bad shape. Not lucky on the blind there either, and then the double bleed. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. This was an absolutely terrible idea.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Who could possibly have seen this coming? I mean, the absence of Encore is certainly being felt here. Realizing that after the fact is not feeling great. I'm going to at least be able to get the flashbang off this time, but that's going to mean, of course, that the flagellant's passing turn as well. And we're getting real slow progress on even whittling this thing down, unfortunately. Daze not going to do anything that time, but we do have the blind again for at least the Sepid droppings. Okay. Yeah, I'm doomed. Straight up doomed with this kind of situation here. Double hunger. We get a fade to black again. Just trying our damnedest to prevent some damage here, and I suppose we're just keeping them all relatively topped off. I don't know why he's being so opposed to that. Clearly needs some help there. And then, yeah, I guess we just try to deal some damage. This is going to be the way to do it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's always a crapshoot with this boss. It's always some degree of luck involved. Yeah, this was a massive mistake. Closing in on just resetting this voluntarily because I think our odds of success are plummeting. But we've always got a chance, right?
And apply it judiciously.
We've always got a chance. Never fully give up hope. Let's see if we can make this flashbang work this time. Well, I got the stun at least. It's going to delay it a little bit. Flagellant can stay alive through one death's door check. That's going to go pretty damn well. We got a salve for him. We got a big old deathless heal up front. Double blind. We do need a little bit of help from the blind there. Can't have that fully whiff. Well, we want it to fully whiff, actually. My bad. I misrepresented my desires. The cultist is doing pretty damn well here. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to deathless again. There's yet another hunger for the flagellant, unfortunately. And, of course, we don't get the hunger when we actually need it for him. Here's a single miss, at least. Okay, and then I suppose he's just going to have to pass turn heal there. Okay, I mean, we're getting some blinds working out pretty well. And another hunger trigger. Okay. Boy, oh boy, he is surviving. Keep him up. Release the tick. Springwater himself. Another blind going here. Pretty lucky result that time, at least. Flagellant resisted the hunger there. That's not bad. And then a stun opportunity. There's a whiff. All right. Wow. Okay, big dodge. Still resisting on death's door. He's got deathless on cooldown. I think I'll be able to occultist heal here. Or he'll die because I taunted him.
At last, the thing is finally passed on.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. Whoopsie. Oh, well. Yeah, I should have seen the writing on the wall here, man. This is pretty clearly not a good idea. That's all right. I gotta be punished every now and then, right? This is fair. Slashes.
Welcome back.
Thank you for the 11 months. Welcome back in. See, that right there, that was the exact situation I was hoping for from these guys, to be able to lock him down in the back ranks. The blind and the stun. Getting some control game going here, but just didn't work out that way, man. Let's see here. He is actually going to be off death's door again. Unfortunately, did have the hunger proc there, but we can do this to keep him in range to be able to do something. Keeps the combo applied as well, although, well, right, yeah, he's already got the hunger, so I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? Flashbang's on cooldown, though, but we can do that. I ain't giving up, man.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
I ain't letting him have the satisfaction. He's going to get a resolute check real quick here as well. Oh, come on. To the damn aroma.
But to no avail.
That's a heartbreaker, dude. Hate dying to the aroma of rotten meat. Maybe you can do it as a two-piece here. Maybe they got a chance. Hey, there we go. That's something. Oh, darn. All right.
A sudden death.
All right, reset.
What this one leaves behind.
Fresh pick me. These runs gotta happen every now and then. You gotta expect bad results when you make bad choices.
His final bow.
It's good to be reminded, good to be humbled.
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
I will remain undeterred. In fact, I'm gonna try the same goddamn thing again, more than likely. But this time, with a duelist question
While
mark?
the flame still burns, hope remains.
Maybe. First of all, go ahead and get some of these things going.
Spare a thought for tools of iron.
Ooh, that certainly informs our choice. Well, that's going to have to be a man-at-arms coming in, without a doubt.
Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
A little Tangle road gear, no sweat.
A
Wild
welcome
tea.
advancement
All right.
in the science of survival.
That'll do. That'll do. Actually starting to see our stockpile of candles get a chunk taken out of it here. Been sitting on like 22 or 2300 for a long time. Yeah, back to chapter 3.
The house on the borderlands,
Don't let it scare me off.
half swallowed by the stain.
Yeah, no worries, Nail. I mean, it is entirely your fault that you arrived in that moment and cursed us all, but
As the night
it
wore
happens,
on,
right?
Circles were drawn carefully in chalk, and salt was laid upon the floor. This was not research, it was ritual, and I could not stifle my repulsion.
Do a quick glance over the quirks here and see if there's anything informing my
Wait by the lantern's
composition
light,
besides that
and
standard of the
welcome what
knife,
help may come.
which is almost certainly going to be good enough for me to get him to make the cut, although the fragile obviously not feeling really good there as a compliment to it. Iron stance is certainly nice, though. Amateur armorsmith, braggart, we got a rummager, nothing all that crazy here. We got a bloodthirsty vestal. Okay, you have my attention. I feel like we could bring you out for this. Let's do it. Yeah, let's get the Seraph in the back rank there.
Repudiated, but unbowed.
She's looking to land the killing blow on 8 cosmic beings as well. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Could be a bonk build, I suppose. Yeah, that would allow her to have the regen involved, and that would certainly help with the lack of healing here. In fact, I do feel like that's probably among her strongest contributions to healing. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with that. That sounds like fun. A little chaplain up front. Something I don't really do all that often. Get the Hand of Light involved with this one. And then we'll go with the regen. I might go with the Consecration of Fortitude still. Maybe even still the Consecration of Light. Mantra is going to be the self-heal. Is also a self-stress relief. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. There we go. Okay, we'll get her in, let's call it rank 2. I do still think the Flagellant's going to have to be a pickup here, although I'm wondering... Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, let's go ahead and bring you back up in the front rank.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
I'm going to get this Occultist again, and then let's go ahead and go with the Plague Doc. Hey, hooks are delicious again. Hell yeah. Well, from name team to name team, that feels decent at least. I'm going to get the physician involved with this one. We're going to go ahead and get both of these heals available and then more than likely go with some blight attacks. Looks pretty good. Oh, it's the expensive blight and bleed, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so maybe we just go with something like blinding gas, disorienting blast, maybe even emboldening vapors actually could be a pretty good option here. Just that misses the mark. Let's kind of go for something else there. In fact, one more reroll. Yeah, that's good enough. As long as there's not a negative quirk that's actually impacting me negatively, which is a lot to ask now that I phrase it that way, I guess. I think I might actually need Warlock here now that I've given up a little bit more damage on this squad. I think we're going to need something to help us out in that regard. So let's do this, and then we'll get this Burning Stars involved with him. We do probably want to keep the Stab available, actually. Definitely want the Pole unlocked here, so I might give up the Abyssal Artillery this time. And then we got our Bonk Vestal up front. We've got to have probably a Vanguard up front here for the Riposte and the Courageous Abandon. Looking for that Rampart Trinket for him as well. It'd be a lot of fun. And then Hold the Line certainly going to be a good option remaining for him here. Definitely want to keep the Bolster equipped as well. Well, that all sorted itself out pretty quick, didn't it? Goddamn. Nice. Let's get the Pick Me done here. Let's go ahead and get their proper gear going as well. Last call if you'd like to be selected for the brand new team. With apologies to the Fallen for their short-lived go. Khotan the Gross. Welcome to the team. Good to have you. Karlakian. You'll be our chaplain up front. Well, come on in. Rosie. Be our Warlock this time around. And finally, Nahi. Will be our Physician in the back rank. Let's do it. Oh, we actually have some unique goals here as well. We're trying to land the kill in the General with the Plague Doctor, along with that killing blow on 8 cosmic beings for the Vestal. Okay. Can do. Like nothing ever even happened. Fresh start. Let's roll.
Forward now, into the crumbling chaos of the world.
2 girls in the party, and I land on one of the old men. One of them, in fact, yeah. Anybody want to make a swap there?
Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only trial.
Nahi, you want to
Tribulation.
trade position? You could be the old man for her. All right, yeah, we'll make that
The
swap.
bulwark of your denial is giving way.
I mean, you're asking possibly the most biased person on planet Earth that question. I'm not going to lie, JL. I'm going to tell you this game is worth it, without a doubt. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, you are going to be Nahi. You are going to be Rosie. There we go. All set. All right, let's do it. Yeah, no, I've had a lot of good experiences with it for what it's worth. This remains just as fun for me now as it was. Well, actually, that's a pretty high bar. It was pretty fantastic for me when it first came out, but still a damn good time. Alrighty, let's start bonking here. What's the damage looking like? 5 to 8 early on. I did stick with the Consecration of Fortitude, apparently. I think I'm more than likely going to swap that over to the Consecration of Light, so we can get a little bit more damage done up front with her. And then Emboldening Vapors makes a lot of sense for the Man-at-Arms as well. I think we're going to be using a lot of Strength tokens this time around, in fact. And I ought to be... I don't know why I'm doing these crushes here. I ought to be going for the Courageous Abandon and the Riposte a lot more often. Quarter 4 is their target for the Kingdoms game mode right now, Slave. Nothing more specific than that, unfortunately, but that is approaching rapidly. Sometime between October and December, presumably, is going to be when we see that. Good old Burning Stars. Yeah, man, always a good time. And might as well Blinding Gas again, why not? Just really mess him up. Yeah, we got to be doing that. There's no detriment besides the loss of max HP to taking these boosted skills, so especially with him being so tanky, should absolutely be going for that as much as I can. And we should do this regen just about every fight as well, if we get the opportunity.
Well done.
Who's the new character, I wonder? There's a lot of Abomination speculation, and I would not be opposed to that one bit. I have a good time with the Warlock too. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. Oh, I don't have my Retribution skill equipped. Oh, right, because I fooled myself into thinking I needed Rampart because I thought I had the.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest.
I thought I was generating the riposte from that already, but no, that's the trinket we haven't come across yet. Do we have a way for her to generate taunt on herself? We do, don't we?
All the same.
Should be doing that as well. Let me make a couple of swaps real quick here on these guys. Can make things a lot better already.
No gain is insignificant.
Ooh, and even more move resist for the man-at-arms there, which is pretty fun. Also, of course, got to equip that standard of the knife we picked up. All right, so you're going to swap over to this. You are going to use... Let's not do that, and then let's maybe not even do Mantra here. I think I want to go with the Consecration of Light and Sanctuary, and that way she's going to be getting a lot more of her conviction going, so she can get stronger mace bashes. It'd be cool to add another new character to the lot. I agree, yeah, there's obviously been a lot of... you know, you can go down on the bench for a bit, Tommy. You've been here long enough. There's been a lot of talk and a lot of desire from the community to get the old characters back.
Once again.
Like, basically the entire old roster people have been clamoring for from the beginning.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
But I agree that, in fact, I think it's a lot more exciting, the potential of new characters. I think that's going to be a lot more fun. And I'd say that, you know, fully aware of my...
meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Fully aware of my apparent disdain for the Duelist, one of the few new characters we've actually gotten, but I do still feel that way. I think that...
roads yet untraveled.
I think the best thing for the game would be to introduce something brand new, and hopefully it's something that can, you know, be incorporated in a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Modularly? Not really. Like, something that fits the rest of the pieces a little bit better, like that puzzle analogy I was making earlier. Alright, anyway. Pygmy Pliskin's still looking like a decent option here. Of course, we got the Tinker's Gear from the Assay Gear this time, so Owlet's not necessarily the worst option either. Could also always just go Shambler spawn and try to get some of those overpowered trinket combinations going on, which is usually a good time. But I do think we can use this to pretty good effect if I can find some medicinal gear at some point. Yeah, compatible, I guess is a good word for it.
Welcome back.
At the Hunakonga. Thank you for the 84 months. Please get him some bear hugs, and thank you very much for the long-term resubscription. Welcome back in. Let's just go ahead and go with this again. Yeah, I think it's probably best.
Anything that lets us travel further is worth the cost.
I'm obviously a little sad to give up the Greater Heartseeker there, but not enough for both that and the Assay Gear, of course. Pick up the whiskey flasks here, and then that's probably good. If we're going up against a general fight, I suppose I might want to try to grab a couple of things that can interact with him. I could go, no, the Pouch of Lies is not going to work, is it? Yeah, it's unfortunately not affording us any way to do that. I do have a team that is particularly good at dealing with the general, I think. Especially if I can get a lot of riposte damage going on. Holy shit, it is storming all of a sudden. I just realized. It is pouring rain right now. God damn. It's like the kind of raindrops where you can, like, see them in the air like they're giant. Holy cow. That is what deterred me from ultimately getting my Borger yesterday, by the way, for those still following that saga.
Plan accordingly.
The saga of Baer's Borger.
Listen. Practice. Improve.
It was raining, man. I don't want to get out and get wet. All right, there we go. Pretty straightforward early upgrade choices here. Looking good. I think we're all set. Let's go ahead and get him fed up front as well. I think this wild tea is not necessary at the moment. Stiff knees, I suppose, would be nice to get rid of, but I definitely won't want to take the chance of getting rid of Bloodthirsty up front on her. Let's do it. Let's head to the Tangle. Mm-hmm. Haven't had a real rain in 6 months. I like it. Yeah, it's been pretty dry over here too. It's nice to have some rainfall every once in a while. Certainly fits the mood here, huh?
Only resignation.
I feel like I'm right in it, man. All right, so we've got triple studies in this region. We're trying to keep the flame at 40, so obviously any assistance encounter is going to be a higher priority here. Probably not going to head through the lair. I do want to get this cache. We're already going to get one ahead of that.
The tangled trails whisper of torment.
I think more than anything in this region, I need to absolutely focus on keeping this torchlight up, because this is one of the easier ways to get a bonus 2 mastery points we're ever going to see. I'm going to take the handout here. This is effectively the game saying, hey, why don't you take it easy, partner? You don't have to fight the Harvest Child in the first region just because it's there, okay? I know you're all about the content, but sometimes that destroys the content. Or sometimes it extends the VOD by an hour, which I suppose is a nice way to look at it.
Travel without proper reconnaissance. A hasty and reckless thing indeed.
Well, I mean, you could have given me proper reconnaissance. That's kind of your decision there, buddy. You are effectively the game master of this world. But sure, mock me if that makes you feel better. Really nice to have the stagecoach gear for this region, too. I hadn't really pointed that out, but that's going to be pretty helpful, obviously. And, boy, yeah, this is losing us torchlight here, so we're going to have to take the only one that gives us a bonus to that, unfortunately. -2 pips across the board there, basically, but that'll do. There's the cache. Got another study up ahead. Full scouting. What do you got for us? Time-worn volumes?
Will not be denied.
Maybe. I'm tempted to go the Oasis there over the cache, actually, but the cache usually the best option early on here. Especially if we're lacking trinket support. They're taking a beating on the stagecoach early on here, too, unfortunately. In fact, I might be on my way to repair battle, depending on how things go. Obviously, would like to avoid that. All right, what do we get from there? The insulating insignia. Ally ahead gets a block token on turn end. That's certainly not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and slap that on there.
Can wait. Press onward.
Got the Shroud Almanac from that, too. Cool. And some pretty decent combat items.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Okay, Torchlight's still doing pretty good here. I would like to get to another assistance encounter just to effectively guarantee that we're going to be okay there. Unfortunately, that one is going to be a guaranteed repair fight. So instead, I suppose I'll just have to go this way. So we can go Resistance, Cache, Creature Den. We should be in pretty good shape at that point. I don't think we're going to go below 40. Haven't gotten up to 100 off that first assistance encounter there. I think we'll be okay. Maybe we'll get really lucky and find some glimmers or something moving forward here. This is where you really wish that judgment skill from the Vestal was still generating torchlight, huh? That'd be pretty nice right now. Ah, boy, these guys are just really disagreeable early on here, too. And a couple of bishops to start the day. Okay. Let's see. Let's start doing the outs again. And here's the standard of the 9th man. God damn. Oh, boy, that is just... As simple as it is, that is one of the better quirks in the game in my mind, man. Being able to start out with a block plus on everybody, fucking fantastic. Big help. Oh, the stun's certainly not a big help, though, unfortunately. And that is a lot of stress to begin with. Wow, goddamn. Goddamn. That's no fun. Might have to guard him with the Vestal just to stop the stress from accumulating any further. That was not nice. Ooh, that's a gong that I don't get to hear very often. That was satisfying. Blinding Gas in the back rank, I suppose, feels pretty good here. Might even be a rare Blinding Gas skill upgrade opportunity in this run. We'll see. Does feel early on here like we're lacking in damage, but I know we're going to be getting better in that regard with the Man-at-Arms as fights go on. It's going to be boosting this Riposte and Courageous Abandon damage in the front rank. And of course, the Warlock being stunned did have a lot to do with that as well, I'm sure. Old Chaplain. All right, we've got a Burning Stars here. Let's see about just maybe trying to take out this guy before he's able to resurrect anyone. And I guess this is where I really would like to have the Plague Grenade or the Blight Noxious Blast available. Getting some nice stress resist across the board here, too. Thank you, Ounce of Prevention. And I should bolster at some point here, but I do have the Strength token this time. Oh, but I need to be doing the Abandon, though. I keep forgetting about that. I'm also probably going to have to heal him. Yikes. Let's see. Mace Bash is already looking pretty good. We get double damage from the third layer of Conviction there, which is why we've been trying to get her to be targeted a little more frequently. Like that. Ooh, did we get a mod check for the Gamba? Yeah, I didn't know if we were getting one of those rolling yet or not. Oh, this seems like a bad idea. I don't know if I should... Oh, God, yeah, I really got to get this Plague Grenade equipped. This is clearly going to be necessary in this situation. Also, seeing that the Battlefield Medicine is clearly not very effective anymore. Oh, God, come on now. Well, I guess he's going to have to heal himself, actually. It seems like the best bet. And pretty big chunk there. No sweat, no sweat. We'll get a Hand of Light finish to generate a Strength token for her, along with the block. Very nice. All right, so long as they don't target him with this shit. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Well, that's not okay. Thank God for the regen there, buddy, but sheesh. Trying to kill yourself? I mean, I suppose that's fitting of your character, but... Oh, no, come on now.
On that terrible precipice.
He's still got the regen. He's doing okay. I can bolster here, but I could also Retribution, get the taunt back up. She doesn't have any direct heal, of course, here, so we're just going to have to keep on bonking. All she knows is the bonk. It's all she's ever been taught her entire life is the bonk. And bonk she must.
One less obstacle in our path.
Short prediction is better than no prediction. Thanks, Jax. Hey, there we go. Getting a couple of pips out of that, too. Very nice. Okay. Oh, duh. The Demon's Pulse is going to clear the corpses, Baer. Should have thought of that, fella. Okay, then we can go with a little bolster here. Might even get a second bolster done by the end of this one. And see if we can get a little strength on her as well. It'd be nice if she had a skill that could add conviction to her as well. Along with just the path-specific options. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Does Sanctuary stress heal on the upgraded path? Is a good question. I should look into that, actually. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on her upgrades right now. No, it just adds an additional guard, although that does make that skill a lot better. I'll probably consider upgrading that early on here as well, along with the regen, probably. And the Hand of Light, the block from that could be pretty useful, too. Conviction feels so slow. Yeah, I mean, depending on the path you use for her. Weirdly, Wanderer actually feels like one of the paths that is quickest to benefit from that by simple virtue of it, you know, just happening regardless of circumstance. Just one conviction per turn, which having that as a guarantee, well, it does mean that you're not able to escalate it any further or, like, you know, like increase the frequency with which they're generated. It does still end up being, you know, one of the more reliable ways to do it.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Unfortunately, just another reminder that Stone Mount has fallen off in a big way. But hey, this actually is pretty damn good on the Vestal, I just realized. Turns those block tokens into block plus, which is pretty outstanding. Might even... Oh, damn, okay, never mind. Changing my tune on Stone Mount, actually. This is basically what we used to have with that. That's awesome. I'll take a little HP boost for her up front as well. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to have to avoid the repair battle here. And I suppose the cache is arguably better than the time-worn volumes. In fact, yeah, why was I even considering not doing this? I guess mostly for the torchlight, right? Yeah, that was the primary consideration.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
Are they still working on the animations? It feels like they look even smoother. I'm pretty sure with like every update over the last few months, or not even months, like last couple of years,
and the catatonic lethargy that
they've been improving the animations and just like the overall look of the game in subtle ways, and it has accumulated to a very noticeable difference, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Continue to make this game look
Analysis
even
is
better.
invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
Bouncer's Belt actually not that bad here. Although, of course, with that being our only other armor trinket, I am going to kind of want to be pairing these together, which I suppose is not the worst thing in the world for her, is it? Yeah. Nice HP buff for her in the back. I'll take it. And we'll save the smoke bombs for later. I'll go ahead and equip the noisemaker here. Save the stimulants for later as well, but I'm free to use these combat items. I'm free to use these combat items. I can use them. I'm allowed. So is he going to do it? Nope. But at least we all are on the same page there.
Our protection has been stripped to its last.
Creature Den certainly be a good opportunity to do it. It'd be a good time, Baer. In fact, especially with these that you just picked up, might be worth equipping. There we go. Ooh, and look at that. Actually agreeing on this one, not to mention getting a little early advantage here. Oh, I knew I was going to forget to put on the goddamn plague grenade, too. Got to do that next time. Okay. Thankfully, Ounce is going to be pretty damn valuable here.
We can rely only upon each other.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and go with the Chaotic Offering here. Get some Burning Stars going on. Let's hopefully get the Guard going on the Occultist early on as well. We got our Taunt up front. Good, good, good. Should be able to get that boosted in a really big way. It's a great compliment here, actually, the Plague Doctor with the Ounce along with this Vanguard Man-at-Arms now to basically negate the loss of DOT resist for him up front there. Pretty damn good. Oh, rabies for the Plague Doc. Not that big of a deal, I guess. Get some dog treats and use those. Yeah, the one I'm most notorious for using to maximum effect. Let's see here. Blinding Gas still decent. I actually do think that a Boldening Vapors is going to be one of our better options moving forward, though. Gotta not undervalue the strength tokens here. And then let's get some Courageous Abandon cooking up as well. Double kill, fantastic.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Most likely a snack for the worm, but I think I'm okay with that. If not, that's going to be an easy corpse clear for Baer. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the Sanctuary this time as well. Going to be nice use of the Stone Mount there. And a Pip on top of it. Good stuff. Okay. Another Abandon this time. Big damage coming in from that already, and that's going to be even bigger, obviously. No worries on the dodge. It just means there's no corpses. And then Mace Bash out to finish him up front. And this team's starting to sell me. Starting to believe a little bit. I think they're looking pretty good, in fact. Send it. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Still got a Pip out of it. Damn, look at them being agreeable. Love to see it. Ooh, and this Abandon's going to hit real hard already, isn't it? 13 to 17. Holy shit. Okay, well, I do think this is the better play, given that we're still trying to boost the Retribution damage as well. 12 from that. God damn. Okay, now we just got to try to find a little bit of healing, I think. Not necessarily mind that dodge either. That does set us up to get a good early round advantage here. In fact, yeah, let's just keep doing this. Should get the Battlefield Medicine in the back there. Which is obviously still not as effective as I'd like, but doing a decent job at least. The Zune Height. Thanks, Baer.
Take heart.
Spooters!
And do not relent.
Okay. Didn't use a single combat item so far. Unsurprising. Don't necessarily need to do that, actually. I think it might be Consecration of Light time. And I'm thinking I might want to upgrade that so I can get some big damage going from the Man-at-Arms moving forward, too.
Suffering begins.
Tarantism. Ah, boy, okay. Well, here, let's see. Let's just do this.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Takes care of that guy nice and easy, and then Burning Stars. Or we could do that. Hey, there we go. Some good use of that. Not a problem, not a problem. Still got one next turn. I guess this is why I should have Sanctuaried him, but that's okay. Yeah, Battlefield Medicine pretty clearly going to be a huge resource for us in this run.
Hold fast. For who knows
Ooh,
what
yeah.
lurks in the beyond.
And we're going to need that, man. And let's go ahead and clear his blind so he's got a better chance of the burning stars next round. Excellent. Oh, and the burn as well. All right. All right. Not a big deal. That's why we got you. One last one of these. Terrific.
Extinguished at last.
Farming pips from this fight, man. This has been going really well in that regard. Helping each other out. You love to see it. 13 damage riposte through the dodge. Hot damn, dude. I like it. I like it a lot. Might even get a sneaky little indiscriminate science in on him by the end of this. Nope. Just kidding. Oh, okay. There we go. That'll work. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's him all the way down, huh? I guess I got to do this then. Or do I? Not really. I don't necessarily want to bolster here either, though. I don't want to do anything that's going to get rid of the tokens, so I guess we just do this. And then give him one of those. And another pip. Wow, goddamn, dude. Okay. They're going to be really friendly by the end of this fight.
Interminable conflict.
I'm here for it. Just get a blind in there real sneaky-like. And that ought to do it, although I do kind of want to try to get a little bit more healing done here. And then I think I can crush from this rank, right? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. I just tried to rewind like it was on YouTube. Yeah, you're not the first. I too am guilty of that.
The loathing abates.
Here, let me try my best. That worked? Did that help? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yep, play grenade. Get it in there. Get it in there. That's better. As much as I want to use blinding gas, it's been pretty clear to me, even with the less effective blight, she's going to have at least something to do back there. And we'll keep the smoke bombs for later. Go ahead and equip the herbs now. And then there's our Oblivion's Rampart, which we got to remember we're trying to get the kills on cosmic beings here with the Vestal. So let's see if we can manage to do that in this region. Or in this node, I guess. Okay, let's see. Starting off with a little blight, I think. Although, actually, I think the ounce is still best.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Especially with the amount of DOT these guys can apply up front. Already, yet again, absolutely loving having the block plus to begin with. Should be particularly helpful against this lot. And then, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and go for a Sanctuary early on from her as well. Maybe even, goodness, pardon me, maybe even just focus a little bit more on the Courageous Abandon damage so that gives her more opportunities to get hit. Because we want as much conviction as we can get so we can get the stronger mace bashes and allow her to get a few more kills. Speaking of which, I guess I could a Noisemaker myself. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, especially with the stone mount involved here. That's certainly what we like to see. I think I should maybe go ahead and herbs this. Just keep him in a safer spot.
Has been tended to.
I do want to move back there so we can get her back in the mix again. We are forced to do this, unfortunately, but I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Just unlock the last of the custom skins and weapon kits. Nice. I miss unlocking stuff. I'm very glad now that I've got a use for all these candles, but I do miss the feeling of the unlock progression.
Hold fast. For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Oh boy, all right, pretty damn low here. We do have the linens to help him out with this at least, and then I'm probably just going to go ahead and send that, although I do feel like actually the bolster might be the smarter play here. Yeah, let's keep him out of harm's way as much as we can with this, and then I'm going to go ahead and go for the taunt on her. I like Consecration on her as well. And then that should afford us the opportunity to use the linens from the Man-at-Arms before her attack. Is she Cosmic Slayer as well? No, okay, I think that was somebody else. Got another Burning Stars coming through. That should be a pretty easy kill for the Vestal here. We're going to go ahead and Battlefield Medicine on our Man-at-Arms. Does lose a couple of pips there, but that's probably worth it. Oh, boy, gives himself the taunt, huh? I don't think that's going to matter up front, thankfully. Pretty sure the Vestal can't actually target back there, so that saves us some issue. Let's go ahead and... Oh, you know what? Actually, I kind of want to do that self-heal. But no, let's keep boosting our Courageous Abandon damage. Get through his weaken in the block there. Tell me you can do your skill. Thank you. Okay, that's good. That's good news. And that is one cosmic being slain for the Vestal. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel the effects of the lowered healing, along with the lack of traveling heal here.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Oh boy, I'm just now realizing too, we were very close to not even meeting the threshold there. That would have been a bomber, man. I need to start bringing more glimmers out. I'm pretty sure that's the thing I've been ignoring that I need to pay more attention to is the torchlight and these infernal flame runs, which seems obvious, but is weirdly easy for me to disregard, I guess. Sanctuary, again, actually kind of feels like the play here. I want to make sure these guys stay protected. Keep her with the block plus situation going on here, which is obviously working out pretty damn well. She's going to have a nice big mace bash moving forward here. This Courageous Abandon ought to be hitting for a truckload, too. There we go. That's pretty nice. Nice stress heal off that as well. Let's go with the pull forward on him to clear the block plus. Combo on there as well is pretty nice. I don't think that's going to matter. Yeah, there's no armor off that, thankfully, so that's not a big deal. Can heal her bleed, and no one seems to be upset by that, so I don't mind that one bit. We don't actually have to use her conviction here either. We can just go ahead and Hand of Light and reset the tokens on there. She is just a token-generating machine right now, which I am a big fan of. That is another cosmic kill for her. Now, unfortunately, these taunts are probably going to cause more issues than I'd like. Although I think she might still be able to target what she wants anyway, which would certainly help us out. Let's just go ahead and get through one of those taunts, I guess. Come on, give me the bash. Ah, damn. All right, well, Regen's probably pretty good here anyway. That is helpful. And I might just want to start healing a little bit more, but I also could go ahead and clear the taunt that way, too. And I could get a heal off the Crush, although it's not all that significant. But it does at least make it a lot more likely that the Mace Bash is going to be able to finish him off. And yet another taunt there, which thankfully we can address. Oh, gets the regen on him, which shouldn't be that big of a deal still. Especially if I do this. Bye-bye.
Messy, but effective.
Clear the block plus there. And Mace Bash time. Terrific. All right, there's 3 of 8. Good stuff.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
I believe that's just an upgrade for what the Vestal's rocking right now. Yeah, there we go. And might as well... Well, I don't think we're going to use that, are we? Yeah, no, we're good. Tell me we're keeping the torchlight up. We are. Okay, thank goodness. Hey, Grim. Chapter 3. Rocking the... what is it? The Hateful Pyre this time around. So, no traveling heal, no heal between layers, less healing in combat. Through Region 1, at least. The Sagear early on here, too, which should mean we got quite a few relics stockpiled, so that feels good. Much better start. Oh, have we not named our stagecoach and pet for this run? I don't think we have we?
Rest tonight.
Did we?
Under the mountain's
Ooh.
unblinking gaze.
Defiant, Daredevil, and Amateur Armorsmith. Those are some pretty solid positive quirks right there. And a bonus mastery point on top of it. Very good.
The next stop
Oh, we
is
did it.
leagues
Whoopsie.
away.
Well,
Plan accordingly.
well, definitely time for the pick-me then. In that case, I didn't even realize. My bad.
An improvement.
Ooh, we get a fetter here as well. Oh, storage room key, though, man. This will add the regen to emboldening vapors. Battlefield medicine receives lower healing, though. That's pretty rough. But the ounce of prevention adding the block is really tempting. Triple academics caches as well. That is a very tempting offer right there.
Conventional fare,
Big pig!
but fairly priced.
Gats to gets me a big pig, man. Gats to gets me a big pig. Snack these guys. I do have enough food, I think, already here, so I'm not super worried about that. We'll grab some bread. And, let's see. Half-price trinkets for a Heartseeker is not fantastic. I think we'll just ignore that for now. Let's go ahead and get him some grub real quick. Do we need wild tea on anybody still? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of these are all that bad. She does have Daredevil and Bloodthirsty at this point, which is fucking fantastic. Love to see that. Yeah, Naked and Afraid after the second inn, especially to have to give up a Sagear. It doesn't really seem like it's worthwhile, unfortunately.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
I think this is looking like a sluice. Okay, now, let's see. We need the regen. We may want to go with the Mace Bash here. Make her an even more effective Bonk Vestal. I did say Sanctuary would be good, although that's actually less good now that we've got the Stone Mount we're putting to good effect with her. Take our heal upgrade for the Occultist. I think I'll maybe go Battlefield Medicine. Ooh, Emboldening Vapors has cooldown removed on upgrade. That's pretty cool. The Rare Ounce of Prevention upgrade certainly in consideration here. I think Courageous Abandon makes a lot of sense, especially being able to stun a combo target works works really well for me. Oh, that's not Courageous Abandon. That's Hold the Line. Shit, whoops. Silly Berry. There we go. Yeah, that's the one we're looking for. Regen, Mace Bash. Consecration, actually. Yeah, let's go that route. And then let's go ahead and get the upgrade to the heal here as well. That looks pretty good. Cool. Okay. Working on relationships now, I think. I forgot to check, but we should be in pretty good shape as a result of that creature den we were in before. And that is not a bad result there either. Ooh, another +4 and a full positive. Let's go. Didn't end up mellophobic as a result of that, but that's a pretty damn good result all the same. I believe we have only one unfriendly relationship here, if even that. Let's go ahead and boost up the Man-at-Arms and Vestal a little bit with the Candles and Chocolate. Let's get them their food real fast as well. And Big Pig. Big stress heal off that. And terrific relationship status there. Love to see it. Let's go with the whiskey. Let's get the other whiskey.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Snag the pipeweed there as well. And then let's get a couple of glimmers, reminding myself how important that actually is. Sweet. Okay. This is really nice. Oh, yeah. Plague Grenade, not a fantastic option against the piggies, but that's mostly just to be able to, like, deal 1 damage and clear, dodge, and block tokens more than anything. All right. Anybody on a threshold we can maybe push over here with a whiskey flask? We got the Plague Doctor and Vestal just before Very Friendly, so we can go ahead and knock that out. We've got the Occultist and Plague Doctor just pushing over neutral there. Love to see it. And let's see. Everybody else in really good shape, just not quite to a threshold here. Does feel like I ought to go ahead and just use them now. Good chance of getting some very friendly relationships here. Let's just go for one of the 15s. Let's do Man-at-Arms Vestal. That seems like it ought to be pretty good. Awesome. And we'll just keep the last one, I think. Yeah, this is incredibly good as a relationship start here. Very pleased with that. Let's get those glimmers equipped as well. We'll probably be able to use the one last milk-soaked linen. Off to the sluice. Oh, we got to draw the names here. I completely forgot again. It's going to be Polly 404. Is our stagecoach for the day, and then Mule Space. Actually, I think that's the stagecoach. Polly will be our Pliskin. Pliskin Polly. Sounds good to me. Welcome on in, y'all.
Tread carefully and quickly.
Mule Space 1.
This is swine country.
The direct parallel to Air Force 1. As our stagecoach. Just as a chef's kiss in my mind. All right. Off we go. Sluice time. Let's slaughter some piggies. Keep those pips coming, man. Loving that. Pips for pigs. And all that armor. Hell yeah. Okay, so it does prioritize the block plus. That's good to know. And the ounce is going to be generating a strength token for our Vestal, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Jax, for another prediction there. Get your bear buck bets in.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
And block tokens at the start, man. I cannot overstate how good that's going to be.
Well done.
I think we go all in with the Courageous Abandon here as well. We're going to get that regen going, of course, early on here, but we're going to be trying to do a lot of Conviction generation, a lot of mace bash, a lot of sanctuary, or well, yeah, sanctuary, but also a lot of the consecration for her as well to boost her strength a little more. Speaking of boosting strength, there's that. There's a little bit of a chunk of damage there. Okay. Stealth up, unfortunately, here. I don't think it really matters who gets the kills on these ones. We'll just let them rip. And get the Sanctuary going there as well. She's got all kinds of block plus off that. Fantastic. This is all starting to come together pretty well. I'm pleased with this here. There we go. A nice big chunk of change from the Occultist. Yeah, this is a team that I didn't necessarily have the most confidence in coming out of the gate, but one that is absolutely winning me over the further into this run we go. Blade of Pigkala? Oh, that's excellent. That's still relevant enough in my mind to be worth a +2, absolutely. Getting ready for that super bonk. Yes, sir. AKA, oh my god, 17 to 23 damage. Feels pretty good to me. We could also just get the kill with this, though. Save the conviction strength and also save the strength token. And you still just really love going after our man-at-arms up front, which I guess makes sense. Let's see. We got another heal available for you, buddy. I think the battlefield medicine is just over the threshold there, unfortunately. He's stunned anyway, though, so might be there at this point. Although I'm not sure. I don't think so, actually. Yeah, that's a bummer. Just get more strength. That's fine. Fix him up in a sec. And here's the big old mace bash, man. 17 to 23 on the big pig. That's a good feeling. Just a little bolster after that, no big deal. All right, let's see here. True layer of death armor there. I did want to get the pull on this guy, but what's the worst he could do? 4 damage is not a big deal, and then finish him off. Still getting the battlefield medicine up front. Nothing changed there. Weakened here. And that's going to need a bolster. Yeah, we're going to have to stall a little bit. We do want to try to get the regen going here as well, although I feel like it might be a little bit late for that. Maybe we'll just take an indiscriminate science and call it good. Or that.
Foundation of trust.
That also works. I'm going to get the bolster off. One more heal on anybody, we can cure that, I guess. I don't think it's really going to matter, though. It's unfortunate we don't have any skills that's gonna, or that are going to result in stress heals for the squad, but should still be fine, I think.
Cut down these nightmares.
Early mastery.
And blaze the trail to your redemption.
Vanished Vanity, certainly not bad, although we do actually, weirdly enough, already have some pretty decent trinkets for everybody. I suppose this would be a fine choice. But yeah, we're doing pretty well across the board. Obviously, the Stone Mount helping out quite a bit for the Vestal here, and then Standard of the Ninth. I guess Minor Anchoring Charm could probably go on the bench here. I don't really need that all that badly. Extra stress resist for him is pretty nice. And then we actually got some pretty good combat items we're stockpiling at the moment, too, so it's all working out. And speaking of good combat items, there we go. So far, so good, man. We are worried a little bit about that disease, but Tarantism and rabies really not that big of a deal, I don't think. Keep that torchlight, brother. We undervalue it. In fact, we're going to pop this glimmer, I think, early on in this one. Okay, start with that ounce again.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Cheeky little stress heal out of that, hell yeah. And glimmer time. There you go, buddy. Get the Chaotic Offering out there. Yeah, this team absolutely solid, and the block plus and the block tokens early on are really helping us out. I hadn't even really considered that, just like in congruence with the attempts to negate the healing debuffs. Block tokens certainly going to help us out with that. It would be terrible if one encounter involved one of your horses getting loose and they're stuck behind or between the enemy. As silly as that sounds, that absolutely sounds like the kind of thing that we always talk about with this game, where it's rife with potential for exactly that sort of thing. Like, why not? You know, like, it's goofy, but that could be a thing. your horse gets zombified by eating bacon off of a bacon tree. If anywhere was going to have a bacon tree, it would be the sluice, by the way, not necessarily the fetter. Now that I think about it. Oh, the oozes, huh? Okay, yeah, that's probably going to be one we're going to have to get rid of. Shucks. And then let's go ahead and sanctuary him as well. I don't like him being exposed like that right now. Although he is still, thankfully, able to burning stars from that position. What if the horses ended up being better fighters than your guys? I wouldn't be surprised. You seen how strong a fucking horse is, man? You get one good horse boot to the face and any of these pigs here, and they are down for the count, I'm pretty damn sure.
And do not relent.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that, I think. I'm thinking of the one horse enemy that we have actually seen in this game. Well, not in this game, in the original. The weird-looking skeleton horse from the Miller region. That'd be a fun thing to see again. Hey, Lennon. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get rid of that burn, I think. Oh, true, yeah. It's a good point, Vestal. Lady Death does ride a pale horse indeed. And we've seen that horse is pretty goddamn effective in combat as well. The thing from the stars had half a horse in it somewhere. And whatever was going on with that guy, there's some horse parts in there somewhere. Ah, the goddamn stealth again, man. I want one more bolster, if we can manage it. And we can indeed.
A simple kindness.
There we go. Just gotta wait on this stealth, though, unfortunately. Man, stone mount value, huh? It's been a minute since I felt like that's worked so well to my advantage. There you go. No sweat. This sluice's been pretty straightforward so far. And we get the pig sticker. Okay. Gain stealth on crit under 40 flame, which is obviously not a situation we want to be in all that often. Just a conditional plus 10% crit chance. I feel like these sluice trinkets could use a once-over, man. I know they got changed fairly recently. Or, no, actually, I think these are them in their original form, right? I feel like they came out of the gate kind of ineffective. And, like, they're all very conditional, but even being conditional, they don't seem to have, like, an advantage that correlates to their rarity. You know what I mean?
Laden with echoes of indistinct ideas.
Like we have a trinket. We have an indelible trinket. Oh, this is always a fun one. Love the murder weapon. We have an indelible trinket that does plus 10% crit chance flat out. Like, this is just a worse version of that. I guess the added stealth is arguably a little bit better, but I don't know. I feel like they could get a little bit of a buff. All right, so who's got our most likely crit strikes at the moment? I suppose it's probably her. What was the... Oh, no, actually, she's not going to be critting all that much, is she? I think it might be this guy, actually. Which I wouldn't mind getting rid of the Vanish Vanity for the murder weapon just for fun. Let's do that. This one's indelible, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is like, it doesn't compare to the other indelible trinkets very well. It is just straight up worse, in my mind. Alright, yet another buff to the relationships here. Love to see it. Maxed out affinity for the Plague Dock and Man at Arms. Not too tough of fights here in the sluice either. Yeah, this has been pretty simple stuff. Is it murder weapon or the murder weapon? It is just murder weapon, yeah. The Ohio State murder weapon.
Emboldened.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use that other glimmer here. Might as well. Time for the courageous abandon once more. Gotta take out this worm as quickly as possible. It's slow going early on for these guys. It's not the kind of team that's just slaughtering stuff in round one, but once get the ounce going, get the chaotic offering, get the conviction up front, and a little bit of consecration going maybe, we end up in a pretty damn good spot. Yeah, let's burn that star.
A promising development.
Good start, good start. Block plus token still doing work. That's an unfortunate shuffle. That's probably gonna have to be a sanctuary on her. Come on, pull her forward, pull her forward. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Get the emboldening possibly, or no, actually we can clear some dodges like this. Yeah, that's pretty effective. And let's see. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and go for the little retribution here. Why not? Now it's consecration time, I think. Let's go ahead and do it for our man-at-arms as well. Let's let him be a little bit more effective here at the cost of possibly some of her damage. Another burning stars in the back. Fantastic. Looking for maybe a battlefield medicine here, and got even more stealth. All right.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Isn't Pig Sticker a good combo with Murder Weapon? Doesn't Pig Sticker just... It's just generating combo on crit, right? I don't think they actually have any kind of synergy with each other. Oh no, you're no, never mind. My bad. You're right. It's the if we were to target combo targets, then obviously the higher crit chance there is beneficial. He's got the I think he's rocking the insulating insignia right now, which yeah, I mean, I suppose I could give that up. It's not really that big of a deal, is it? Yeah, it might be worth considering. Actually staying relatively healthy this time around, which feels pretty good. And kablock, there we go. 4 rounds, no sweat. And another mastery point, hell yeah. Ooh.
Artifact of unparalleled power.
The greater wolf's blood. Always love to have that in the back pocket just in case we need some speed buffs for other trinkets. And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do this. It is just the flat out plus 10% crit chance on the combo target, so we'll give it a try. It actually makes a lot of sense to go with the Vanished Vanity on the Man-at-Arms instead of the Gilded Mine, and then we could get a little bit more chance for some combo to be involved. Get rid of these guys and move on forward.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
And over to the left. Yeah, one of our first road battles of the sluice here.
And grasping.
Even more positive pips. Damn, man.
They once were.
Zombos. Got another pretty damn easy fight here, at least on paper.
Cooperation is the key.
I don't even know if I necessarily need to do the chaotic offering this time around. I think this ought to be a pretty damn easy bit of combat here. Nice little heal for himself as well. Oh, baby. We're already starting to see that kind of deal, huh? Along with the heal for her off the bonk there. Okay. Okay, little Miss Vestal. Gets the full buff on the Mace Bash early on here. That ought to be a big old bonk. There we go. Thank you kindly. Go ahead and finish you off right away. 15 damage crit. Sheesh. Stress heal, too. I'll take it, buddy. Another stress heal there as well. They're just cruising along at this point, man. God damn. Love a Bonk Vestal. Always a good time. Hell, she might even get a nice big bonk right here as well. Hell yeah, she does. God damn, dude.
Easily dispatched.
Mm-hmm. You said it, Wayne.
Down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
A fully undeserved mastery point, but I will happily take it. Man, this has been a very effective sluice here. And what do you know? What a finish.
My wealth and possessions
All right.
bundled into this meager pile.
God damn, man. Not a lot really to write home about there, but still I'll take the relics and baubles quite happily. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these other guys, though. Go like that. I might keep the peculiar pods, but no, I'm not going to use them. That's fine. Get rid of these guys. Get rid of these guys. Bam, bam. There we go. Moving on. Sweet. Oh, yeah, I think you missed it, Grim. Sorry. As we are wrapping up our sluice here. Pay out to the believers as we have got ourselves a heck of a payoff from this place, man. That went really, really well. Oh, I guess the oozes did replace the Tarantism up front, didn't it? I thought that was on somebody else for some reason.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body.
Our second Defiant.
Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
My God, both are back ranks now. Rocking that Defiant quirk. That feels pretty good. Let's go ahead and reset our pick me here as well. If you'd like to be entered PICKME in the chat, we'll be drawing a name for a bounty hunter in a second.
Rain,
Goodness.
fire, and rot.
Ugh.
Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
I guess Telescope is decent. I certainly don't want to go with the Naked and Afraid for candles, so off we
The
go then.
barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
We do have the Shroud Almanac, which is pretty nice. As we'll equip the Tinker's gear here as well.
Meet each challenge on its own terms.
Pot and Still. I do like the Pot and Still a lot. Very good to have an opportunity to generate
Your
some
coach
whiskey.
must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
I'll get a full repair on the stagecoach, and now I believe we need some more foods. Let's go ahead and grab those guys. Get a whole bunch of glimmers here at half price, or at least a bit of a discount there. A couple of playing cards. Grab the songbook here as well. We got a lot of relationship stuff at this end as well, which is really nice. You know, on paper anyway. I guess they all got a lot of near max affinities already, though, don't they? And that might be a little less of a priority given we've got the bounty hunter coming in on this region as well. But I do more than likely still want to get those things. Let's see. Wild Tea here, is this the way to go for anybody? We have Soft on her. Certainly don't want a chance getting rid of Defiant on anyone. I might take a risk on the Amateur Armorsmith, mostly just to get rid of that item to clear up space in the inventory.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
We do have a mellophobic party member here as well, so of course the Songbook of Touching Dirges is going to be a little bit less effective. I wonder if I'd be better off getting the other Songbook, in fact, here, and just trying to boost Plague Doc and Occultist, although unfortunately she is the mellophobic one. We could do Vestal Occultist with that. That would probably be pretty good. Let's try that out. There we go. Toon Hummer now, though, but that's okay. Well, that's everybody in really good shape, then. Can probably pretty happily leave somebody on the bench like this. But who is that gonna be? I think most likely we'll want to get rid of Plague Doc here. I think she's been the least impactful so far. No offense, Rosie. I'm pretty sure that's the way to go.
A glint in the shadows.
Although,
The hunter is here.
that's exactly when I realized how much we've been benefiting from the battlefield medicine. Possibly the occultist, actually. You know what? Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Let's do that.
The contract is sealed with a silent nod.
Okay. Another utility belt bounty hunter this time. Let's get the Hurlbat in there along with the Flashbang. Get the No Escape. That looks pretty good. And that should be good enough. Okay. Actually, let's get the Come Hither equipped as well so we can continue to get the advantages generating from that.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
And I had upgraded... Did I do Ounce? I think I might have upgraded Ounce earlier. I'll go ahead and do that now. Retribution is arguably pretty damn good. Vestal's already nearly up to full strength. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Hand of Light upgrade for her as well. We still don't need Sanctuary now that we're rocking the Stone Mount. Emboldening Vapors is pretty decent. Crush would be nice to just get the additional healing off that as well. Let's go that route. Looking good, man. I don't know how likely it is that we go up against the Leviathan here. That would force our hand for going for the boss for the final region, but... I don't know how well this team's really geared for that kind of deal. Last call for the pick-me if you want to be chosen here as well for our bounty hunter joining the squad. I think we're going to hang on to the remainder of this stuff. Let's go ahead and get them fed real quick as well. Oh yeah, we got some tin delicacies for later too. That's nice. And an experimental remedy, which might be able to get rid of those diseases we got going on. Grima. Welcome on back. I want to say you've been like a multi-time bounty hunter, if my memory's serving correctly. Good to have you again. Let's do it. A few good relationships once more. Respectful and hopeful. A little stress heal off the crush this time. Not bad. Kind of a whiff elsewhere. I guess the Hand of Light dodge plus is pretty good. Let's do it. Yes, I am. Nice. Okay.
Propriety floats listless on the tide.
Hit it.
Brined in noxious degradation.
Avoiding the watchtower is certainly not a huge priority here. I think we're just going to go ahead and go through however we see fit. I will give myself the opportunity to hit that layer, which means I suppose we're going to have to hug the right side. Oh yeah, actually that really is a fully forced right side route, isn't it? That's an unfortunate layout. That does give us the ability to get to the hospital, I guess, so it might be worthwhile. Let's try it out. Chaplain Vestal is amazing against the General because she generates tokens on the branches going up and down. And also from the targets from soil stirs. Ooh, yeah. That does sound really good. We do have to try to get the General kill with the Plague Doc here as well if I want another signature item for her. Might go that route. I guess it really depends on what they
confers advantage.
Give us for our final region selection. Okay. This is the equivalent of the quadruple pelagic groupers fight. Certainly not stoked about it, but that's why we brought a bunch of healing, right? That's why we got the regen cooking up.
Welcome back.
Thanatos, turn it now! Bear hugs, please, if you got them. Thank you very much for the 28 months on the pile. Welcome back. Appreciate the support. Got a few here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get some boosted damage going. So you can now add that stack 5 times, I believe, which ought to be pretty damn good. Yeah, they like shuffling our party around this lot, too, which is a bit of a bummer, but should be able to manage fairly well, at least. Sanctuary not really going to be the play here. I don't necessarily want to move her forward either with the man-at-arms in that spot. I think I'm just going to have to shuffle the Plague Dot, or the Bounty Hunter back again. Yeah, it's not a big deal, though. At least give her another, or give him another token boost. Don't you dare. Oh, that's so obnoxious. So very obnoxious. All right, shuffling up again, I guess. Yeah, this is the kind of team that you love to see when you got a dancing party, but otherwise kind of a pain in the butt. Especially with the speed they're working with, apparently. Sheesh, and another stun likely there, too. Got pretty lucky in that instance. You need a little bit of love there. I'll take a strength token for it as well. Let's see if I can get a stun on this guy. Be pretty likely. Nice. They just really don't want her doing anything, man. Every chance they get to try to fuck up the Vestal here, they are taking. But at least we can still do that. Regen's still on cooldown, I believe, so it's just going to have to be another move forward, unfortunately. Okay, and then let's go for the ounce again. Or, yeah. Still probably best.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Another stun there. Lucky that time. Don't necessarily need a crush heal here, so we'll go ahead and just reset the retribution. And stun is on cooldown. Give him the utility belt weaken. Love to see it. There's the bonk, dude. Finally.
So press your advance.
Building up that bonk for a minute. There's the blight about to do it, but speed things up.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
All right, yep, still feeling pretty damn confident here. I don't think the loss of the occultist heals / damage is going to be all too noticeable. Okay, resistance encounter, resistance encounter.
Prayers of the fisherfolk must be silenced.
Apparently they are not interested, and you know what? I'm kind of on board with that. How many more mastery points do we truly need? Not that many, especially given we've got an entire additional region after this. And they all don't want to go Lair. You know what? I'm with you. Fuck that. Let's keep it interesting, man. Let's at least have some choices available. Nobody wants to fight that big fish. Obviously not. I don't want to either. It's huge and horrifying and often slaughters us all. What's the appeal there? Let's go get some goodies instead. Let's get a big pig and a Merchant's Guild seal. How about that? Yeah, man, that'll do.
Laden. You can carry no more.
That's a bit of a helpful find. And let's see here. When moving, obviously going to be some pretty beneficial stuff. This is armor as well, isn't it? Yeah, that's a little bit better for the Plague Dock, actually. And then you can go ahead and snag that. Get yourself some crow's feet. That seems fitting for you, buddy. Let's go for the burn salves here. I'm going to go ahead and dump the herbs, get rid of this guy. Glimmer is obviously something I should be using a little more frequently as well. Let's go ahead and get those involved, and then dump the candles. There we go. No more Fisherman's Net either. I guess I don't need this or that. Well, I might need the Tango later, actually. Save it for the moment. Hoarder as well. Okay, immediately regretting getting rid of those relics, but we still do have quite a few. And a lot of baubles, unfortunately. Maybe we'll be able to find something useful. Let's use them glimmers, man. Let's not be afraid to let them rip. The big fish with tiny feet and unlimited hands. Yeah, the reverse T-Rex. Alright, let's see here. Obviously can't afford any of these. Smoldering firewood would be pretty fun for the Vestal, although I guess she doesn't really benefit from it all that much in this situation. I think we're just going to go ahead and pass on this. I got a full inventory anyway, and I don't want to necessarily stockpile a bunch of nonsense. Let's head for that watchtower. Although apparently they don't want that either, and you know what? I'm willing to listen.
We venture blindly forth, at the mercy of the road and its myriad dangers.
I'm open to the desires of the crew. I'm a noble and generous captain. Hands it up.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Yeah, no hospital this way. I'm not really sweating it, though. The oozes isn't really that big of a deal, and then the Tarantism probably isn't going to matter too much either. I think we'll be okay.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Well, there's a heck of a start against that guy. That'll do the job. Already got our double conviction in the front as well here, and I think she's pretty likely to at least get targeted once more. And a rip with the retribution here as well. Very nice, very nice. Okay, the bleed not going to quite do it in the back there. But a blight might help us along the way, especially with 2 damage off of that. Oh, no luck, okay. Nice dodge. Let's just make damn sure this guy's not going to be a problem.
Can be brought to heel.
Take care of you, buddy. Let the crow's feet fly. Finish this dude off. Bleed nearly there. Or that. Yeah, that'll do it too. Heals herself on top of it? Damn, man. Man, like a fight like this with ease. Oh, I can handle light the 3rd rank? I didn't realize that. That's pretty damn good. And there we go, no sweat.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before
Can't
you.
complain too much about the loot from the fights here when we got 3 pretty undeserved mastery points out of the sluice already, so pretty well off anyway. Got all kinds of crow's feet, apparently. Use the glimmers, goddammit, Baer! Please? Pretty please?
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Damn. Alright, well. You know, actually, yeah. Let's take the bounty hunter's option to keep us losing any pips here. I truly do not think we're going to need too much mastery help from this region. Like, I think by the end of the final region, we'll be capped out on mastery points. Especially given the forced lair engagement. Obviously going to need those glimmers now. Oh, we do get a bonus to our damage dealt. This low of torchlight, though. That's pretty nice. I like that a lot. Another evasion, huh? Cost us 10 more torchlight? I mean, this does go along with what I've been saying. I don't know if I want to welcome an ambush at this point. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any torchlight. Well, we do have an assistance encounter coming up, actually. You know what? Let's take a gamble. Let's take a risk. But given us the opportunity, I might as well take it. Although, ooh, that's no good. Shit, I didn't realize that was going to happen. How could I? Damn it.
The flame sputters.
Yeah, we didn't actually see that till after the encounter was there. Obviously, if I'd known that, I would have probably tried to reduce.
Water-worn monoliths were flung up from the ocean floor
Ah, man.
by some unaccountable tectonic action.
Oh, we're going to be right on the cusp of being able to get there before the ambush, too. This might have just been a terrible decision. Thank goodness we're not fully punished here at the very least. Some miracle encounter where they're able to, like, recover our loathing here as well would be fun. That seems like a pretty good trade.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Ah, well.
It is ours now.
It did, anyway. Alright, well, this sucks. Obviously, bonus HP, focus, fault, not really something we're looking forward to.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable research.
No ambush on Infernal Flames? Is that confirmed? Because people have said that. For some reason, I have eternally doubted it. Oh boy, right down to 11 torchlight again here too. Yikes. I don't know, Lord. I must have missed it. Thank God. We've real battles to fight. He's flipping the shambler, the bird. It's disrespect. This ain't even worth it, he says. Slaughter these guys in my sleep, man. Well, alright. Guess we're putting this to the test then, huh? The no ambushes in the Infernal Flames. Stagecoach, actually, in pretty rough shape again here, too. But we're flying through this region as a result of not taking any combat. I mean, it has been several runs where we've been in this condition and yet to see an ambush from it. So, yeah, I suppose you must be right about that. Courageous abandon seems in character. That's quite accurate, isn't it? Yeah. Not wrong. All right, yeah, very uneventful region here, but that's what we asked for, I guess. Let's go knock this out. How many more kills does the Vestal need, actually, for her unique thing? She's still only got the 3. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a few kills here, ideally, for her. Only for the slime mold, I don't think, and then well, I think we'll do the crow's feet ahead of the Ichor Bomb this time as well. Got some holy water too, nice. All right, gotta be using these items liberally here. Gotta try to get some kills for the Vestal on these cosmic beings. Just stall the Exemplar for more cultist spawns. Yeah, that's the old tried and true, right?
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
That won't backfire at all, Baer.
Well done.
Let him have it. Okay. Use those dog trees, exactly. Let's get that ounce out there early on here.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Ounce of prevention worth a pound of pain. Nice resistances from the Man-at-Arms. Hell yeah, I love to see it. Time for those glimmers and regen. Good start. Yeah, let's see. We'll go ahead and glimmer again. I think I'm going to go for the consecration up front this time. Taunt on the big boy is definitely unfortunate here. Thankfully able to get around it with her, but not ideal to not be able to target those guys on the worship track. Clear well, at least one taunt off of that, and then
Press on.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to go for him. But the blind here might help out. Ooh, that shuffle's certainly nice. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Okay. More crow's feet for these guys. The DOT's starting to pile up quite a bit on him as well. I do think I want to try to target him still. I know it's going to be difficult to get through him before the regen ticks up, but it's probably worth trying at least. Nice double resistance on the stress there, too. Love to see it. All right, she's got a strength here, but we've got the goddamn taunt again. Sheesh. That sucks. It's a nice block for the squad, at least, I guess, and then we're going to have to do that again. Yeah, this is a shame here, man. That taunt is really fucking us up. Ooh, maybe. That might have done the job. That's going to be at least one we're through, right? There we go. That's good. All right, only the one worship here, at least. That's nice. He's blinded as well. Let's see if we can get lucky with this. Hey, beautiful. Okay, no strength for you anymore, buddy. And we keep that Courageous Abandon coming. Just kidding. That's going to have to be a Retribution and a Hand of Light again, but that's a crit Hand of Light, so that seems like it might be decent. Oh, yeah, I immediately forgot the Killing Blows for the Vestal. Yeah, that's a good point, damn it. Whoopsie. Let's see here. What can we do with this? I'd like another ounce of prevention.
Cooperation is the key.
She's going to be targeted by a lot of stuff regardless. With all the AoE this guy's got going on. But let's see if I can... Well, she's already got the strength, I suppose, too. Doing Emboldening Vapors on the Man-at-Arms up front. That way we can maybe do a crush and then get him a little closer to death that way. Although these goddamn taunts continue to cause problems for us here. And then the fucking block plus as well. Jeez. That sucks. Really complicating things here. See if I can flashbang for the blind again on this guy. Shuffle forward, I suppose, isn't that big of a deal, although that does prevent the mace bash, unfortunately. Nice retribution damage there. Get another taunt on him. There's another worship. Yeah, this is all going pretty poorly, unfortunately. He is pretty damn close, though. Reaches Abandon again. Hand of Light may, after the Hurl Bat, be able to do the job. I think, actually, oh no, let's do this. Yeah, it's going to be a lot better for her. There we go. That ought to do it, finally. Nice. All right, now hopefully we can get a bolster in on her as well. That's going to hurt. Oh, that's going to hurt. Wow, 5 stress. That's insane.
Fight through the fatigue.
Holy shit. And, of course, yeah, the Dodge Plus going to kick in there. He's still got all that fucking death armor to get through as well. Ow! That was a very inconvenient stress heal for her, but that's okay, I guess. Still want the regen here. Yeah, we're going to have to look for another bolster chance. Let's see. Can we get a nice little heal in for you as well? There we go. Another strength token up front. Okay. How's the mace bash looking? Not great, actually. Do this instead. Not gonna do the double damage. That's gonna have to be a battlefield medicine for sure. Oh, we can do a crush heal, actually. Yeah, there we go. And then maybe sneaking another stun off this guy. At that time, okay. Boy, this has been an arduous process so far. Use the bolster back, okay. I'm going to be creeping toward that battlefield medicine opportunity. 12 to 16 is good enough for me. And another flashbang. Big flashbang value. Love that utility belt. And no luck there, okay. Still doing okay stress-wise. Get another crush heal here if I want to go that route. And I do indeed. And blight again. Still blinded up there. Ooh, I think I did actually put him just over the threshold there, didn't I? That's okay.
Cooperation is the key.
That'll work. Alright. Still desperately want to try to get this Vestal kill. Because I do think it's going to be a little harder than I thought to make that happen.
Unsteady stances.
Mm-hmm.
Exhaustion takes hold.
Okay, no DOT triggers yet. Can't get any new ones from these guys either. We do have a threshold net there at least. Want to stall for another bolster cooldown. I'm going to go ahead and try to stun him again here. Line's still worthwhile. There's that.
Welcome to the Baer
The Hermudgeon.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Please let him feel the love with some bear hugs for the brand new sub. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for that support. Appreciate it. All right, this ought to do it. Give him the old bonkaroo, buddy. Excellent. Please let him feel the love from the pile. Thank you for the brand new support.
Yields morbid gains.
Much appreciated. Jealous Whisper. Probably not the route we want to go here. Nor is the Heartseeker, actually.
The loathing whispers.
I think we just go ahead and dump both of those for now. Okie dokie. Put these items, and then off we go. Not a bad region there, man. Not a lot going on with it, but out unscathed. Bounty Hunter put to some use, at least. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to have you. I don't got bears, but I got foxes. Love to see that, but let's get you some bears, too. How about that? I believe an effort is rewardable.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Oh, look at that. You got the signature item for the Vestal anyway. Well, holy hymnal. Did get soft out of that, unfortunately, but I'll take the trade, I guess. And there's the telescope as well.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Ooh, and it is indeed the Tangle and the Price of Pride. All right, yeah, this is a great finish here. I absolutely want to go there.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war
And that's,
was
of course,
never fought.
going to be the Tangle Almanac. We'll go ahead and equip the Merchant's Guild Seal while we're trying to look for some additional goodies here. Probably dump the telescope and the other almanac for now. See what's going on in the Provisioner.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning.
Whiskey Barrel, obviously pretty good.
Indeed, it ever did.
Let's go ahead. We're going to use that big pig. Let's see what else we can use in this place. Ill repute. We want the whiskey flasks on Man-at-Arms and Cultist. So let's go ahead and start doing that now. Let's take a chance on this guy as well. There we go. Nice little +3 action from that. And we can just leave that at that threshold. Man, we are really doing well here. Cultist and Plague Doc going to be using this other whiskey bottle real quick. And then I think Big Pig will pretty much get us up to max. I don't think we're going to need any other relationship stuff, actually. Yeah, the whiskey barrel might not even be necessary here. Wow, dude. Now, I haven't done the Almanac run yet. I ought to do that at some point. I feel like it's going to have to be like a dedicated effort, though, to get that done. It's pretty easy to prioritize other stuff, obviously. Let's get a bear clap in the chat for fully maxed out affinity across the board, huh? Love to see it. Love to see a friendly group. All getting along just fine, hell yes.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
And just enough baubles to repair the stagecoach. That's good stuff, too. And then let's see if there's maybe some combat items I could grab here.
Your academic instincts serve you well.
I do still think I should grab those whiskey flasks for later, just in case. We're gonna get these glimmers equipped here. Go ahead and replace that, and then dump that, dump that. Let's go. Oh, we don't need the utility belt anymore either, of course. And probably don't need the bouncer's belt either. Pick this up just in case, and then what food do we need? We're gonna go ahead and grab this one and that one. There we are. I don't think I need any more glimmers. Although that's a fool's logic right there, I think. Excellent. Go ahead and swap that back in there.
This will serve well.
And then one more mastery point. Let's go ahead and grab the Burning Stars upgrade here. Terrific. Okay, so obviously we're going to have to prioritize going for the general in this next region. Don't know if I'll necessarily need this anymore, but I'll hold on to it for now. Same with the Greater Wolf's Blood. And, oh, one last thing. We should absolutely see if we've got any of the combat items that would be good for the general fight. And I think the bear traps are probably worth it for that. Let's snag those. Yeah, that seems pretty good. General's a pretty easy fight, in my opinion. Especially if we've got a team like this. We're obviously going to want to swap the stab out for the abyssal artillery. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do that now before I forget. But yeah, these guys are pretty well suited for it in particular. I'm going to get the damage up front from the vessel and man-at-arms, and then the plague grenade and the abyssal artillery ought to be able to keep those roots up off of us, especially the chaplain, as I believe... who was that? Sorry, I forgot who was mentioning that. But somebody was talking about how the chaplain is going to be able to get a whole bunch more conviction out of that fight as well. That's all looking pretty good, man. I think we're ready. Let's hit it. Final region. See if this team can get the dub today after all. And then full relationships. Yes, sir. That's what the max affinity is all about. Respectful, hopeful, and amorous. Off we go. Oh, I didn't feed him? I didn't feed him. Whoopsie. Oh, well. You gotta have a disadvantage somewhere, right?
For rewards only. Resignation.
That's a pretty late lair. Okay. Almost certainly not going to go for that chirurgeon. And then clearly want to try to avoid stacking up the loathing again here. Let's see. We are going to have to go to the left. Oh, no, actually, we can go either way. We can get there from this study, which is nice. But if we want to avoid the loathing, I think we're going to have to go like this and then through over this way through a couple of road battles and then up through the middle to get to the lair there. So that'll work pretty well. They did have a big pig. Yeah, they're not quite starving.
Exhausted. Trust your instincts.
They got a couple of snippets off the bacon tree. Bacon cooking on the bacon tree. I can take a handful and make a treat.
Victory supposes strategy. Press on.
Sorry for triggering all the Mormons and ex-Mormons again. How dare you sing that song, Bear. Alright, got his stealth up already here. This is a nasty shuffle to start off with, obviously. Can't hold the line, though. Get him back into a proper position. I'm going to go ahead and taunt for that as well. That's more like it. Oof.
Fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That's unfortunate. What's the region goal in here again? I'm going to have to check on that. I also, you know, I kind of just want to regen here, actually. Yeah, let's just play it safe. And then if we're going to Burning Stars... Oh, why am I wasting those? That's kind of silly. Whoopsie. I was going to say, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that off this time around, but we'll try. Keep the focus up front here. And will be Supreme release his first track of Mormon rap. If I really wanted to go for that, I feel like I've got plenty of fodder, plenty of material for an ex-Mormon focused rap. I just don't know if I want to devote my creative energies to it. It feels like a betrayal to myself to allow the church to infect my thoughts that much more again. Yeah, that Burning Star's looking pretty good, man. That was a lot of damage. Hell yeah. Also, that's a lot of stress. Yikes. That's worse. Yeah, not really with an effective way to take care of that either, unfortunately. I guess I can keep him from being targeted at the very least. You know, bolster up a little bit. Even riding a diss track. Yeah, no, I mean, like, that would be the way to go, of course, but they don't deserve it, man. They don't deserve that level of effort. Yeah, you're just chilling back here, huh? Let's go ahead and move forward a little bit now. Still having to wait for a little bit more stress heals, but hey, that'll certainly do the job. Very nice. Get the ounce out finally.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
I'm gonna need another bolster. Okay, now you get to move back and out of there. That's more like it. Medicine not really necessary. Let's go ahead and strengthen up the Vestal Bonk here. 18 to 24 through a block is fucking crazy. And yet another howl. Okay. I think our bolster's back. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Wow. that's certainly not the kind of shape we want to exit in, unfortunately. Is this a cosmic enemy? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it would say it if it was. I'll let her get the kill anyway, I guess. So I think she's on 6 out of 8, and I also think that it's a unique trinket, not the signature in item for that.
Until the next test is put before you.
So we definitely still want to prioritize that through this region if we can. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip those glimmers on the plague duck. Let's go for the Ichor bomb, I guess. Actually, I could use that in the general fight. So let's go for the holy water instead, I suppose. Actually, fisherman's net I could use in the general fight as well. So let's equip the triage kit in case we want to use that. Good enough. Ghoul should be a god, right? Yeah, no, that would make sense for sure. It's weird that they don't have any kind of classification. Okay, so we're hoping for a safe route coming up. Really don't need any additional combat.
Will you rebuff there, Ernest, please?
And we are having all kinds of inventory issues yet again. What else is new? I guess I'll get rid of the impermeable poultice. Yeah, we don't really need that all that badly. Ghouls are too powerful for classification. Yeah, I can give them that, I guess. Certainly don't want to have to disagree with anybody. I don't really want to lose 25 torchlight either, so we'll have to do that.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Good enough.
It is ours now.
And let's see here. Yeah, I don't need that third bread. That's overkill. Everybody wants the treasure. I was hoping so. I think I can take 1 level of loathing. I feel like that's acceptable. Especially for the triple stress heal there. Oh, Pouches of Lie, too, actually might be pretty useful right now. Let's swap that out from the triage kit here and see if I can get some stress healing done on the occultist real quick. Oh, do I need to pay out the previous prediction? Sorry, I'm relying so heavily on my mods for that, which I appreciate that, mods, very much. Thank you for keeping that up. Later on, Captain. I think I could probably get rid of this bread at this point, honestly. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to do better than the food there. Oh, we still have tin delicacies, right? Yeah, so we definitely don't need that. Especially not going to need it now, I'm assuming.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Hold on, let me try to knock this prediction thing out real quick. This is from the previous region, right? So yeah, nobody died there. Good to go. Take all those goodies.
Laden. You can carry no more.
We might actually be able to get rid of the apples and cheese here as well. That'd be pretty sick. Ooh, and linseed oil flask. Absolutely perfect. Okay. That is always a godsend for the general fight. Let's get rid of the stitching kit here as well. Maybe the other impermeable poultice. And yeah, that's probably good.
Consider all variables.
I don't think I need the mixing kit either.
Quickly.
And then, gotta head over to the left. If we're going to the lair, gotta go left. Although, well, actually, no, not necessarily. I could go for the cache here. I do want a little stress healing off that as well. A little more loathing, but that's after a resistance encounter, presumably. And then the formless sculpture into the lair here. Yeah,
We
okay.
venture blindly forth, at the mercy of the road.
Lose
and
the
its
wheels, which of
myriad
course is
dangers.
really not going to matter too much for this run. Okay, okay. Oh, true. Yeah, I suppose I haven't really been considering the Pliskin here. I'm pretty focused on other stuff. You're not wrong. Yeah, having the medicinal stagecoach gear was probably a good idea. Might still get a different one later. God, we can just get so much garbage, though, man. This is rough. Get rid of the slime mold there, and then another treasure, of course, is going to
Wainwright awaits,
hurt that a little more.
eager to ply his trade.
Bit late for stew pot. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. No need for the insignia, of course. Clarifying poultice would be pretty good to have if I can hold on to that for long enough, and then some adrenaline tonic wouldn't be bad either. So that means, I suppose it's time to get rid of the apples and cheese if we're really going to be that bold with stuff. Same with you, and then let's just try to hang on to the rest, I think, and maybe try to use some of these combat items in the next fight here. A sneaky little cannon on the side of the road there. Ah, I missed some salves. That's okay, though.
To profit in destruction.
All right, use the combat items. Use them. Or lose them. Like, actually this time around. Yeah, I can probably get rid of 4 baubles, too. That'll probably be the next thing. I'm hoping that we're not going to have that issue anymore, though. Okay, okay. Immediate damage generation. Immediate boosts to our retribution. And, hey, Abyssal Artillery looking pretty damn good, huh? Oh, we can't Divine Comfort from there. Okay, that sucks. She's pretty damn good, just going straight for an attack, actually. Not a lot wrong with that. Vanished Vanity getting us some combo here as well. Nice. Get some Emboldening Vapors up front. I saw a Reddit post saying streamers should call the mods like emperors calling their guards. I like that. Mods, seize them! To the brig for making a suggestion. How dare you suggest there be possible improvements or changes made? A 5-second timeout, yes. Thank you. Let them learn their lesson. What it means to try for a better world. And a more entertaining broadcast. Get the right length there, too. Yeah, thank you. Off with their chats. Very good. We can crush that, yeah. Kind of want to try to sneak into Battlefield Medicine here, but I don't think I need it. Get the stress heal off that as well. That'll do. That'll do.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Whip me all you want. You can't unbackseat the comment. Yeah, but I can't do this. Can't stare directly into your soul. How does that make you feel? A little less inclined to be so risky now, huh? Tommy's watching every damn move. One single relic. It's the overstock here. Alright, we gotta remember to go to the left after the academic study. We got another barricade coming up. Use those combat items, buddy. Every single time, every opportunity. Don't hesitate. Let them rip. We gotta take the fight here, something to do that. Drummer boy. Is Tommy a potato? Tommy's a coconut. Tommy's a lovely little coconut. Here he is standing in a row. Not a big one, a small one. Not as big as your head. Got him from a store. And this is what he said. Oh, I am Tommy the coconut. There's a fucking throwback, dude. Oh, yep, glimmer time.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Is Baer suffering from too good to use syndrome? What am I not? That's a chronic condition I suffer from. Unfortunately incurable. That's supposed to be a coconut. He literally is a coconut. He's not trying to be one. Well, I guess he is, but doing a pretty good job of it. Okay, one last glimmer for you. Top off the torchlight, in you go. There's another pip, hell yeah. And they are really going after him still, okay. Well, tell you what, I got the solution for that right here. And also another smoke bomb. Dong. Good old stone mount. There we go, baby. Yeah, that ought to be the solution here. It does clear the taunt, too, which is super effective. And no combo heal, unfortunately, so let's just go ahead and clear the block plus, I guess, which I really should have done the Courageous Abandon there, too. I don't know why I didn't. Nice dodge or slash blind there. Yeah, that'll work. And then, can we get through to you? Damn near to it. Yeah, you got a little scared there, didn't you, buddy? want to necessarily let me free roam into you. That'll open it up again for an abyssal artillery, or this. Oh, man, I took a gamble. But hey, the plague grenade ought to do pretty good here, actually. A little blight, a little blight, a little blight. Nice.
Is a lesson learned.
Fortunately, not quite enough blight, but that's okay. Still very much going after our man-at-arms here. He is in just as much danger as before, unfortunately. I can no longer guard him either. We do have a blind on this guy. Maybe that'll be enough. It is! Hooray! And then maybe a crush heal here, but no, that's going to be the guard. Damn, okay. Speed's kind of betraying him right now, unfortunately. I might actually do this, but I think I can avoid the stress. Let's also maybe just go ahead and let him get a crit heal from this. I'll take the Pouch of Lie there as well. Burning Stars would do pretty damn good here, though.
Well done.
Yeah, who needs heals? Not this guy.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Well, Hand of Light action sadly does not add the block to the man-at-arms. Oh my goodness, and yet again with the focus fire here. That does mean his indiscriminate science is a little more effective, I guess. There we go. That's more like it. Ought to be a big old bonk for her now. This guy just refusing to let us finish him off here. It's a good way to get through the block plus, though. Keeps the combo on him, actually, so this should be a good crush heal opportunity still for the man-at-arms. Nice resistances there, too. Hell yeah. There we go, dude. That's a way to finish her off. Bitchin'. Blight'll do it. Good stuff, man. One more stress heal off the Demon's Pull as well. Excellent. Hell yeah. Not too bad.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Got our combat items used there. And another insulating insignia. They really want me to keep that trinket for some reason.
The loathing whispers.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and get these guys slotted in here. And we'll obviously be using the linseed oil and all the other targeted combat items for the general fight once we get there. We do have one more road battle to deal with, though. Crossing our fingers it's not a warlord coming up. Which, of course, just guarantees it's going to be. Okay, there we go.
Opportunists.
Hey, Bear, welcome. Okay, we're going to keep going with the Burning Stars here. I'm going to go ahead and use some smoke bombs again as well. Seems good. Stealth up front. It's always fun. We'll get a little retribution going there now. Why is he starting with the weaken? What's going on there? Oh, Shattered Will. Yeah, that would fucking do it. Wow, I had no idea that it even happened to him.
And apply it judiciously.
That must have been from when we had the Loathing maxed out. Yeah, actually, we have some pretty nasty negative perks I should worry about. Let's also worry about this.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
I like the Consecration up front here. I also like the Sanctuary to help out our man-at-arms a little bit more. Good old block plus, baby. Good old block plus. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's just start annihilating them one by one here. Like this. Whee!
On to the next.
Bolster time? That'd be pretty greedy. Yeah, I think I'd rather hold the line.
Stupendous.
It's effectively the same result anyway. Nice. And there's the ounce.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Beautiful. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is going perfectly. Might as well regen, too. Bear, your thoughts on Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. There you go. You talk to him and let me know how he's feeling about things. I assume I just summoned him in all of your households.
Agony by accumulation.
I like... Oh, no. I really thought I knew his name, dude. Oh, fuck. What's his name? I know his name. He's in The Founder. I like him a lot. He's a good actor, but now I can't remember his name and I'm on the spot. Damn it. Don't tell me. Hold on. I want to say Harvey Keitel. I know that's not right. What is the fucking guy's name? He's in Birdman. Oh no, brain. Come on, spit it out. It's up there somewhere. I can't remember. Fuck. Someone help me out here. No, I don't think it was Kevin Spacey.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Michael Keaton? Is that right? I think that's right. I'm gonna be so proud of myself. I did it! Oh, yeah, we all made it together. Bear claps. We're there. We won. We won the game of remembrance. Woohoo! And then Winona Ryder's in it. Oh, Defoe's in it too. I like him. I know Tommy's in it. That was his first big starring role, actually. Yo, big find. Okay, love that.
Laden. You can carry no more.
Absolutely love that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dump this holy water at this point. We're going to equip the linseed oil flasks for you, and then we just want anything that can target the taproot.
Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
And then, barring that, anything that is able to heal is going to be a good choice, like the tonic.
By some existential shock, the poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees.
Ideal loathing situation here as well, actually. Not even realizing that it worked out that way, but should be able to clear this pretty effectively. And then the torchlight's in a pretty decent spot, at least, although obviously a couple more glimmers would have been nice, but oh well. Here we go, man. Let's knock this out.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
I'm damn sure we're not in too bad a shape HP-wise coming into this either. Yeah, let's get that ounce going again, baby. Try not to use any of these combat items till we get to the general.
Only upon each other.
Okay, now I'm reminded of the fact that this is actually a terrible idea. Oh, please tell me I didn't just kill my man-at-arms immediately by going with the retribution here. Please take pity. I apologize for being so stupid.
Another old soldier lays down his life in the dirt of a distant land.
That's disheartening. That sucks. That was very quick. Wow. Enormous bummer. Okay, well, this is gonna have to be a miracle run then. I ain't gonna give up. Apology accepted, yeah. Just gotta remind you not to make those kind of mistakes, buddy. And unfortunately, those reminders gotta be harsh sometimes. Now we're just gonna rub it in by firing on his dead fucking body. Ah, Jesus. That's no fun. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying here, but that's us in a bad way. Are we gonna kill the general with only 3 people? That's a good question. That's a great question. Good job with that question. Oh, you want an answer? Oh, I don't know. No idea.
This is no time to falter.
Well, we gotta at least make sure we're keeping our folks topped off at the very least. Although I guess he's in pretty good shape already anyway.
They falter, so press your advance.
Yeah, it is 3 healers, so that ought to help at least a little bit. One of the biggest issues here, unfortunately, is the loss of abyssal artillery. That's going to mean we're having a much harder time keeping the roots in check. The band, the roots. There's a mod that I need. Who's going to get Jimmy Fallon's stage band, The Roots, modded into the general fight? Every time a root comes down, Questlove hits you with a drum line. We don't want to do that, obviously. Okay, let's do this. You gotta go. Just got the guard there as well. Okay, can you give yourself a nice little heal there, buddy? You sure can. That'll do it. Go ahead and get rid of the bleed real quick as well.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Gigantic mace bash once more for the weaken. Still going in for the occultist, unfortunately. There's Defiant kicking in, though. That was also a pretty good heal there. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay. It's something, at least. One more. Hey, no disease on the man-at-arms anymore, huh? How about that? There's an advantage. Surely no Fallen Templar here. How dare you, trans girl? You absolutely... Oh, well, I guess, no, that's not the... You're talking about, like, the upgraded version, right? Okay, yeah, but still. Not a great layout. Not a great enemy comp in this situation. Unfortunately. Let's see if we can get a little strength up front. Actually, I probably should go for him first. Let's see if we can yoink him forward. Oh, he's got the move resist. That's right, son of a bitch. And there's a pretty nasty situation for the Vestal right away, too. That's not going to help. Yikes. I might have to go for the Adrenaline Tonic here, actually. Yeah, that seems like a smart idea.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Let's see if we can't get a little damage done there. It looks like I'm going to need to go Chaotic Offering here, and then hopefully that's not going to be too bad on the damage for him. Oh, the taunt obviously complicates things further. Yeah, let's probably do that instead, actually. Because I can Sanctuary and keep them in better shape that way. Well, that obviously doesn't help things either. What's especially unhelpful is the fact that I've done like 6 damage so far total. That's making this look pretty grim. Let's see what we can do here, though. It is a weakened Burning Stars as well, unfortunately. I think I better go for him first still.
Welcome back.
Envious Vessel. Sub for good luck. I'm going to need it. Well, thank you very much for that. I do feel like I ought to at least take a Mace Bash here, right? Yeah. Getting some damage done, but... Oh, God, yeah, this is...
on that terrible precipice.
This is probably toast. Ooh, that was fun. Yoinking the taunt off him actually does help out a lot, and we get the Defiant trigger for the Occultist. Okay. Okay, that's something. We can use our Indiscriminate Science instead of the Battlefield Medicine here to keep the bleed recovery available. Obviously weakened again, but still got a decent shot at this. Hey, big crit. Okay, buddy.
One less obstacle in our path.
Indeed. Yeah, well, there's the buff for him, unfortunately. Still alive. Still got the Adrenaline Tonic I can use for the Occultist here as well.
We can rely only upon each other.
And then she is just going to go ahead and keep bonking, I guess. I could go for that, too. I think, actually, it's probably a little bit better for us to try to kill him first. And then, obviously, the block plus up there, well, not going to do anything in this case, but theoretically better. Another Defiant heal. We got to get the Battlefield Medicine out of the Vestal before she gets focused here, ideally. I guess I could just heal, actually. Yeah, it'd be fine. Even if we get that bleed off this. Ooh, there we go. That's nice. That's pretty damn good. And that is ideal. Wow, thank you very much, game. Okay. Kind of getting a handout in this situation. Definitely need to get rid of this bleed. And another crit heal. Wow, that's awesome. Keep Hand of Lighting here. More block on him could help out a little bit. Or not. Oh, boy. Defiant still kicking in here well enough. And there's a big old damage bonus, too. And the speed. Wow. I don't think that taunt's really going to matter either, unfortunately. Good lord. Well, they're going to keep him alive, at least. A little pip out of that. He's going to heal himself again. As long as he stays alive. Blocks across the board again. Another block plus for the Vestal ought to help out a lot here, actually. I think he's over the... oh, no, he's going to be right down to 0 there. Damn, that sucks. Okay. Still staying afloat, though. Yet again, the focus fire on the Plague Doctor. More stress there, unfortunately. Very nearly killing this guy. I'm kind of just banking on having to deal with a stress check here up front.
This is no time to falter.
Defiant. There it goes. There it goes. See if I can get a massive heal going here.
Collaboration confers advantage.
And there's the check. All right. That's not a bad time for that to happen, I guess. No negative quirk off it either, and really the relationship hit isn't all that bad either. I'll take that. Still getting the block pluses going here, I guess. Still helping quite a bit. Oh yeah, that's working. That's working. Another bleed resist as well. Indiscriminate science for you.
An interminable conflict.
Death's door will be worn from your boy knocking so much for real. Okay, okay. Still bleeding. Let's see here. Got a big ass mage bash. Ooh, okay. I think that does mean he's got the bonus damage now, though, but maybe. No, I can't play Grenade either. God damn it. Okay, let's just get the bleed resist, I guess.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Well, that might help. Or it might not. Just a tiny bit more healing, I guess. What the heck do I do here? I think I want to pass, although I'm not sure, actually. Does anyone have Cosmic Slayer or anything like that? I guess it's not really going to matter here. He's Cadaver. Well, if we had that specific thing, that'd be nice. Oh, boy, this is rough. I guess we just got to do this, right?
Once
I don't
again,
really have a choice.
teetering on that terrible precipice.
As long as we're over that precipice. As long as we ain't down there.
Exculpation need not be a lonely one.
Still alive. Still got Defiant. Still kicking, brother. Block plus return damage. Got another decent indiscriminate science, although I guess it's not going to hit this time. Oh, this might be the occultist finally down here, yeah. Ah, man. Come on, buddy. Thank goodness. Okay, hell yes. Classic. Defiant brings him back, though. Oh, no, not again. Not again, dude. Come on, I tried. I couldn't do anything about it. Fuck you.
And an abrupt end.
That's just mean, dude. Oh, come on.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Whatever, let's go get slaughtered. We tried.
Locked in a nightmare slumber, he is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
Here, you can make me feel a little bit better about it, Tommy. Would you mind? You mind just taking the general's place real quick? If OBS will let me. There we go. This is at least a mood boost. Dreaming Tommy. Yes, indeed. Here's a quick resolve check. What's the linseed oil for? It's to target the taproot. It's one of the best combat items in the game against the general fight, because it's a very easy way to get a free action to lift a root from one of your characters. Oh my goodness, man. Can't even do anything with her anymore. Ain't got nothing available here. Hell, I might even just want to go with the nightmare route here, just to give us a chance. Yeah, that's gonna go for it. All right. Yeah, she's dead. Bye bye. That's a shame, dude. I really think we had a pretty good shot at this if we'd kept the man-at-arms alive in that initial fight. That's my fault, obviously, for using the retribution when he wasn't ready for it.
Of all.
Tommy's taking us down. Oh, well. Well, I suppose it's time for me to say thanks for watching this episode of DD2. Can't win them all, right, man? In our unending pursuit to fill the vitrine. We'll have to rely on a new squad next time. See if we can't put together something a little more survivable here. Speaking of survivable, I guess she just refuses to go down. Yeah, we'll give it another shot. Thanks for the support. Please leave a like on the video if you're enjoying over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy as well. Those do go a long way. This is very funny to me that he doesn't seem to have a way to finish her off. She's just whispering into nothingness. I wonder, yeah, is this just a soft lock here because of the Defiant quirk? Just artificially extend the VOD length by virtue of him being unable to kill the Plague Doctor?
On that terrible precipice.
Imagine you had Incision here. Yeah, we actually might be able to do something. This is funny. Oh my god. Okay, I think he's finally got it. There we go.
Nothing
Good
can
try,
survive
Rosie.
such a wholesale
Oh well.
failure.
And again, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate the support.
On and on. Over and over.
We'll see you in the next one.
Until the truth is laid bare. And you are finally free.